Sorry for the hold up. Doing alright for ourselves. Just trying to get Eden working model wise. It is what it is. Right. To have some dailies, also can get a bunch of these books today. It's actually pretty exciting. Alright. Honestly, I'll start this off with a few domain runs while I get the chance. Question is what's gonna be on Chasca right now. She got the... Okay. She should have Song of Stillness, hopefully. Let's see what happens. Maybe. Oh! Wassail! How you doing? They added a white woman. How do you feel about that? You gonna make me sing? I'm fine with singing. Just need to know what to sing. How are you doing? Okay. Honestly, they did make her pants a bit more shiny than previously. It was notated. Alright, alright. And, oh, we're doing pretty good damage, but, oh, even... What is interesting is that she has totally hit scan attacks. It's not something most characters have going on. And one interesting effect of that... Oh, that's right. I forgot to give her the weapon that gets her super up faster. This is literally so sad. Okay, that works better. Everyone's got... Oh, yep, you need different weapon too. Yesterday I did a mode where... Oh, you have to switch between pretty much all of your characters. Or at least a pretty decent number of your characters in sequence. And that meant that a lot of the characters I have ended up with slightly different weapons than I usually like to have on them. Because that means that as opposed to what I usually do, which is switch weapons around between characters depending on who needs them the most. Oh, they were in a situation of, oh, okay, I had to decide, okay, you get the weapon this weapon, you get the other weapon. It became a matter of actual decision-making, which was tough, and oh, guess who completely avoided that attack? This is literally so sad. But they finally added an American character, in the sense, you know, white woman with a giant gun. Again, people do tend to have opinions about this kind of thing. I wish she's playable, but like I said, the big thing is that she's hit scan. So it's not a matter of her actually firing a projectile, she locks onto enemies. And then once she's fully charged up all her shots, they all just go in at once. And that works on a number of enemies who like to go on the ground and otherwise disappear. But there are some enemies who actually have phases of just complete intangibility and accessibility. And for those ones, it's a little different. So you see right here that these lava rock monster enemies will, when they go on the ground, they don't even get hit by the hit scan attacks. Even though they can usually go on the ground, they still have contractual immunity. Okay, come on. So this is a team that I use for a number of things. Like I said, last night I did a mode where you had to summon, not summon, but send in basically a pretty significant portion of your roster, which means it's, well, it's for people who've been playing the game a while, because if you've been playing the game for about, I don't know, 3 months, you won't have enough characters even to play the mode. But this team uses... The Chasca gal came out in this patch, so she's good, and as any predatory lander would, various amounts of the game's content are more or less based around her abilities, including enemies, but also including the new exploration content. So, the fact that she mounts her gun also gives her the ability to just fly around and use it for actual transportation, which is a step above a lot of other characters, because she's wind element, or as they call it, anemo. And a lot of the game's characters are... Oh, goodness. A lot of anemo characters are based around high mobility, especially in the air. And her whole deal, along with pretty much all the characters from this current patch, is they have movement-based abilities that are even better in the new areas being released. And for her, that's the case. She can keep up her flight indefinitely as long as she has... It's not showing up right now. Oh, nice! There's a mini? Have fun with that. Best of luck. Alright. Let's go for it. Come on, come on. And let's dodge. Oh, my goodness. That was less than pleasant. The iframes are not iframing. Luckily, both of them are getting taunted by the burst. This is good. Okay, and there we are. Yeah, but the little bullet hole marking on them does not entirely... Oh, because it's just direct damage. Just meaning it pierces shields, at least certain shields, if I recall correctly. Alright. Not bad. Gun, gun, gun. Switch into a slightly different party just to do the daily missions. And what is funny is that all those statues, their healing is actually somewhat finite, but regenerates. This gal over here has a very high HP stat, and her damage scales off her HP. Which means that, if you have to heal her a bunch, you're quickly going to deplete your healing stacks after a while on character healing, which normally isn't really all that bad. But the silly thing about it is, of course, she drains her own HP as part of her kit. Well, it drains the team's HP, which means that if you rely on the statue for healing, you're quickly going to drain it if you're actually using any meaningful part of her kit. It is what it is. Okay. And let's try to mark the right enemies. That was a little less than pleasant. This here, we've got that orange energy bar governing their movement abilities, and oh my goodness, that didn't go on any of you. That was exceptionally strange. Okay. Well, guess I'll just hit you a few more times like that. Here we are. And interesting. Of course, do have some electrocharge reactions going. Let's make sure we hit everyone proper number of times. Either way, guess we got a good amount of teachings of contention with the new... Oh goodness, thought that would have sent me higher. With the event I did yesterday. Come on. And put down. Oh, please. 1, 2. See how this works. Get that damage going, and that's quite good. Nice. Oh. And she may be pretty much entirely single target focused, but at least she works in her niche. Now we have the mission over here. Hello. Okay. Not mean to do it like that. Oh, okay. Didn't think that would hit me. Ouch. Come on. And, oh, no reaction proc. Sad we will get this from off field, but still. Come on. It's okay, I guess, but it should have been hitting. Oh well. And then we get you over here. And just like that. 1, 2. And you're gonna aim. Okay, yep, it does go straight through the shield. How exciting. And of course, it's not like this is actually good for damage in a meaningful way, but if you're trying to make sure and break the stupid towers, I guess it works. Real thing is, probably would have been better using just normal autos. That's fine. Come on, come on. Internal combustion charge. Make this happen. And 6, 16, 22, 28, 32, and 36. Okay. It is interesting going back to doing it with Yunkasor instead of Kinish himself. What would be really funny is if he could teleport the Saurian. But of course, that would lead to all sorts of stupid shenanigans. And of course, being able to take them outside of Natlan. Thank you. Suppose in that case, I could just get these. Yeah, that works. Okay. Right. Alright. And we're at 40, which does mean... Suppose I could get some more contention books. Sure. Right. Let's actually condense a few of those into a stronger version. All but 6, which means we have 19. And all but 42. Which is 13. Okay. Interesting. 3 more runs in the end. Yeah. Straight over 2. Oh, this is where I marked the secret space, which is not relevant anymore. Alright. Let us just take on domain again. Assume works. 3 more runs. Of course, I will need to go eventually and take down bosses for next patch's characters too. Oh, and also, certain parties are not at the level of health that I might like. Well, okay. Additionally, we should put Song back on you. Probably switch back to Blazing Sands for the actual quest sequence. Of course, I do want to do Nightwind 2 today if possible. Will also let me get started on Reputation, which is nice. Come on. Go. And I... Oops. Alright. And... Slam him. Make this happen. Ooh. Did deal pretty capable damage. And one more shot. We actually did pretty well. Huh. But of course, Furina has a very slight energy deficit. That's fine. Another gold book, and of course I do need a total 132. Well, eventually, depending on how much I want to level Pyrotrav, because actually I'll only be able to get Pyrotrav to 888 at the start of next patch once we actually get them. So won't have enough little talismans to actually get to 9. Okay. Is that actually... It's 4, 54... Only 30 actually, which means 102, 106, 106. Actually 100. No. 66 without them. 96. 96 gold books. Gold conflict books. Where to get Malvika and Pyrotrav immediately to... Well, to be fair, I also won't have enough because of boss mats, so I actually don't need all that many. Should actually focus on... Yeah, because I won't be able to get him past... Malvika's past 6. She uses the new boss's materials anyway. That definitely curtails how much farming I actually need to do. Well, okay. Thanks. And where are you? Either way, certain individuals do need healing. Oh, but Malvika's, I mean, Furina's bonus is not rocking this time around. Okay, cool. That did not kill you. Alright. That did. Exciting. So we can just level you up a bit. Not level. Patch you up a bit. Mixing my words. That's why this is why I shouldn't have a job. Okay. Of course, she does not have full yet. But yeah, in that case, I actually only need books for Pyro Traveler for now, arguably. In terms of prioritizing things. Interesting. So that would just mean 30 gold books for now, and then once I've actually unlocked Sukoado, I can do a bunch of farming of conflict books will actually be able to do stuff with it then. And of course, you get taunted. It's actually pretty darn good. Thank you. Cool. And bless you. But of course, most of the shells get a little wasted because it was actually Anima one that killed. Huh. So I wonder how much exactly I have now. Good amount, but yeah, I should be moving on to Kindling Indulgence books then, and then maybe some boss runs actually. For Satwali and for Lanyan. Well, Lanyan also uses new boss mats too. So I guess it'd be nice to have them ahead of time instead of too early instead of too late, but even still. Yeah, let's go ahead and do one standard banner roll. That'll get me to how much? Get me to 23 on normal. Okay. Yeah. That, oh, it's a purple? This is gonna be? Oh! There we go, I guess that's Star Glitter. Not bad. Okay, so yeah, we can go over to Flower Feather. It started on Chasca's actual Travel Chronicle. How exciting. Will let me start their reputation too. So this is a decent team to use. Shuonen is nice to have, but of course, without Chasca C1, it does severely impair her actual damage dealing ability. Cool. Ah, there's somebody over there, probably. The Flightless. Oh, but that's right, of course, you don't actually use story keys for any of these. Created 0 out of 3, Tlalicon, Flower Feather Clan. Lingus 1 of Tlalicon, the linguists unable to score skyward, seek new wings to carry them up. So what do they do? So what we were saying, someone's whistling. Oh, it's that sound, seems like it's coming from that bridge. Somebody over there. It's actually... Turn on focus experience. Oh, you can view reputation remotely? Oh, and that repeats the whistle. So it reloads the area. Okay. No, it just actually acts as a teleport there. Now we can teleport there. Oh, I think we might have needed to actually unlock the map first, maybe? Hello. Clay lure. And yeah, we actually do have Kaholosaurus down here for Presumably some of the water to navigate. This corroded stone chamber, but that branches off from this Malinalco Grotto. I think that's going to be part of... It's a quest that seems to start up top here, above the entrance to Tenebrous Papilla Cave. Hello. It's probably going to lead down to that cave, because it is one of the things that the Night Spirit graffiti mentions. Dot 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 music note. Hello. Sob sob. That is some... Wear a belt? Thank you. No, why is she crying? Should we go check on her, you know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid? Oh goodness, that's dark. I'd leave her be. Oh, and there you are. Immediately, she shows up. Yeah, because previously, the other Tribal Chronicles didn't have their hero characters show up until the third part, but she's here already. The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless. Oh, Chasca? Good to see you again, Traveler and Daimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Coiler notices us. But of course, you started that by actually doing an interactive prompt, so... Is she blind? So that girl on the bridge, Coiler, you said, should she really be on her own right now with the mental state she's in? It just seems risky. Don't worry, that's exactly why I'm here. After Alba sent me to keep an eye on her if she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her. I doubt it'll come to that though. She's a fighter, a warrior, in fact, one who aimed for the sky, past tense. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it. What do you mean aimed for the sky? Well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite flying squad made of Kukusora riders. Kukuryo, yeah. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukusoras. Very few candidates make it through the process. Oh, so I imagine we'll have to do the trial maybe as part of this quest. Coiler spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass, so it's not hard to see why she's so upset. It really is just... Oh, the Knights of Skyloft from Skyward Sword, and when he mentioned going wingless, what does that mean? Sometimes after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying tents and win the Kukusora's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless. Yes, did they get expelled from the tribe? What? No, of course not. They're still prize warriors. That is saying, just as the Kukusora treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children. It sits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukusora falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise, for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Till then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance, just like I'm doing now. Okay, Papa hopes she'll get back on her feet soon. Well, from the center of whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukusora is going to respond to a call that sounds like that, whistling and call. Yeah, people from my tribe call to their sworn companions by whistling or blowing a horn. Okay, it really is just Loft Wings from Zelda. So it sounds like Coiler is trying to summon a Kukusora to practice her flying. The Kukusoras are an even prouder bunch, and oh, you can see the smoking of the volcano. And our warriors, they would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, now she's struggling to even summon a Kukusora. That's only going to hurt her confidence further. Getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless. Surely there must be something we can do to help. It's very kind of you. Coiler's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. Going away while nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over. Oh, so yep, it's an introduction to Flower Feather. It's not like we saw it much during the actual Archon quest. Da-da-da music note. Coiler still isn't giving up, even though Chasca said that she has to do this by herself. Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we get a Kukusora to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs. Could take one over. Actually, it sounds like a plan. And this one of Twalakan. And draw a Kukusaurus to get close to Coiler. And it's right over there. Seems to be a crestfallen person near the Flower Feather Clan. Crestfallen? Dark Souls. Hi. Can't actually talk to her, but she'll move her head. We can't actually interact in any way right now. Perform an introing and then talk to Coiler. I wonder if there's anything on top of that peak. Hello. I wonder if there might be something on top. What's up top here? Oh, what do you know? There's actually an obsidian totem right by here. You know, maybe this is the time. Top flying scores. Best flying record. Traveler 0 points. Top flying score, Mongolia. Oh, so we presumably need to jump off of here and... What does this mean? Do you have to be in a Kukusor to do it? Maybe. If I were to jump off of here, it does not seem like there's any kind of special... Yeah, there was nothing special there. It's a point system. Sort of hang time from here, or still 0 points? It's going to be interesting to see what that island is, too. Okay, let's get this started. See what kind of challenge this is. This is Scorchwind Trial. In this trial, after reaching a certain stage in the battle, the Burning-Aflame Wayob manifestation will recite an incantation to summon an infernal skyfire that covers the entire field. You can use the remaining gaseous Flicuston current on the field to dodge attacks, and if at this time use the power of the wind currents to attack the Burning-Aflame Wayob manifestation, the incantation to summon the skyfire will be interrupted. Interesting. So this is plainly got a plunge. But of course, I wonder if you have to use a Kukusor. Either way, I think using Chasca here is a good idea. Make it happen, science. Alright. Cool. And we'll just get this over on you. And, ooh, that was Tupayo's aid. Will of Honor and Glory. Okay. Oops, ouch. And now we can go for a shot. Go for the physical for some reason. I do wonder what the actual challenge is going to be this time. Okay, cool. I guess we just keep going. Okay. And that exploded. It's fine. And oh, got the current right there. Okay. And plunge and actually interrupt the darn thing. Interesting. Maybe that was a little poor of a way to do it. Oh well. Thanks. Ooh, damage, damage, damage. Oh, convergence is interesting too. There we go. Just like this. And I guess it's just a matter of gliding normally is fun too. Imagine. It's interesting that it has an attack that sends fire all out and around, which is more than similar to the way that Mazuka attacks with a big skyfire in, well, part of things. Come on. I probably try to get some healing going. Yeah, okay. Cool. Ooh, I like how much of an arrow that kind of is. What a damage on... Ooh, okay. It's legitimately pretty frightening. Okay. Now you have to... you just have to touch it. Oh, that's interesting. You can have it just sort of send you right at it, and it'll still work. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. We will set away that. Floor is definitely dangerous, but if we can stay off of the floor, that's not really a problem now, is it? Okay. But we are interrupting the Skyfire without too much of an issue. It's nice. Come on. And are you gonna send... Oh, okay. Cool. And this is an actual plunge. Cool. Nice. Seems to have done some base damage too. Cool. Was timed a little poorly, but that's okay. Come on. One more go. Should do it. Send you in for actual just damage. Thanks. And this should do it. Let's out of the way of you. This is a normal kill. Tupayo's Aid, part 1. Just kept falling. This got lit up. So, Patapos is over here, which is pretty close to Nightwind, or at least in the area. And then Tupayo's over here, which is close by Flower Feather, but Dendro's here, Dendro's here, Hydra's here, Hydra's here, Geo's here, Geo's here. That one is... These ones are all pretty far away. The others, especially this one, are all a bit closer. At least on the same map. So let's see what the next achievement is. Is one of them just going to be don't get hit, period. Tupayo's Aid, complete local legend, Tupayo's Aid. During the course of completing a single challenge, no characters were down. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to get that healing up. It is awfully slow, frankly, but the fact that it doesn't require any kind of attack to proc or anything is pretty nice. Though, of course, it's really only good for overworld content or any content where you actually have time to pause, which is not as common as you might like. Much to think about, much to consider. So that means we've got time to... And of course, since we beat it, the base level challenge, the Obsidian Pillar's gone from pure black to bluish-white patterns and this bluish-white tinge. That's nice. So let's do this again, and all we have to do is make sure nobody dies. It should not be all that bad. Okay. Last time, nobody died. I hope this doesn't require a no-hit. Which wouldn't be crazy, but it wouldn't be fun. It is what it is. Okay, come on. Ooh, okay. When are we going to actually get the... Oh, goodness. When are we going to get the wind currents going? Maybe shortly. And here we are. Oh, okay. Ooh. There you are, there you are. This can only be a good thing for me. Alright, you know what? And got that on us, that we can interrupt the attack. Very, very nice. And just keep our rotations going in perpetuity, and we're chilling. That's the important thing. And oh, then it died. I guess we're screwed. Oops. Well, we tried. I thought I'd switch out to Chasca. I guess we hadn't. That's what I get for being overconfident. The other annoying thing is, of course, I need to get a bit of energy back for this next attempt, too. So I guess I could try to actually fight it normally, given that there's not, like... There's no time limit or anything to this. It's just a matter of beat it without anyone dying, though that first rotation is going to get rather annoying. What would be really funny, what I could do is actually put down the heal instead of the damage, but that wouldn't be all that impressive. Okay. Get this going. But if one of them is no hits, that might get rather irritating very quickly. Okay. Maybe I don't want to actually use a burst here right now. That was a nice dodge. Come on. The question is it a matter of timing or a matter of total damage that makes it converge? Either way, I might need to actually get some heals going. Maybe. But we don't have our... No, we got this. That's good. Come on. And... got the blessing of... Well, really, it's just any kind of plunge attack, I'm pretty sure. Or, of course, charging into it when they actually have the Animo rings. I don't imagine I'm actually in a bad position here. Okay. Took some damage, but of course, he can't react on me. We may have that Pyro Aura from Bennett, but that's Pyro Aura. We're doing well for ourselves. Come on, come on. Of course, we should try to get a good number of these back, and I think it's actually just about time to do another wind current for me to abuse to attack you with. Maybe. That should be it. Maybe. What I do know is, of course, just glide into it with anyone. And that is still not it. What gives? Come on. That is a big beam. Okay. Is it just a timing thing? No, that's what we needed. Which means slam into you. Thank you. And make sure nobody dies this time. And thank you. Got a bit of healing. That's good. Stay out of the way of that. Though I think that only hits the ground. I think it's a totally grounded shockwave anyway. Okay. Good stuff. Damage do I need to endure? Said we should try to keep Bennett and his ilk away. And oh, okay. Well, I bet I could actually take you down, pillar or no pillar. Yeah, probably. Let's go for it. And you kill? Oops. Oh, that was incredibly close. And it was Fiorina who finished that. Hey, if it works, it works. Talk about cutting it close. Whew. What is the final achievement going to be? During the course of completing a single challenge, no characters were downed. Defeat Tupayo's aid where they are hovering in the air. Okay, so it's a matter of wait for it to go up high and glide into it. And it deals a good amount of damage too, so that's not unreasonable. But we do need to get it to a position, get to really low health so we can make it crash down and then just, I don't know, stall until it does the second variant of its gust attack. And yep, that's the Wayob proxy for this fight. That's on for Patapo, the Nightwind one. There are two more over there for this patch. There's one over there, presumably for the volcano, and then I would imagine, and the big pillar in the middle. I wonder if that's gonna... It'd be really cool if that was somehow not on second weekly boss or something. But it really is a question just what they were going to do with remaining Nightwind stuff. I don't know. I mean, remaining Night Kingdom stuff. Just trying to make my webcam work. I need to take time to work out a specific angle that works. Alright, so just go at it again. Come on, come on. Scorch Wind Trial. And there is our fab. I guess if someone died, it wouldn't actually be a problem this time. Funny to think. Right? And that does heal me. And of course, the defocus is this. Come on, and sadly we can't do that in the air unless we're currently in Blessing. That's okay, I suppose. Come on. And, oops. Oh my goodness. What in the Sand Hill? Well, at least I could survive. Okay. Cool. How much damage is this going to do? And not much, because yeah, the whole point is... Oh, making it easy to kill it with a knockdown, which is a... Having percentile damage like that is always fun. Oh goodness. Homing on that was pretty nasty. Oh, I did not expect it to move forward like that. Okay. Dodge. It's got this Fogissiny green to it too. Huh. Come on. And, yep, it's got a lingering area, which we can avoid by just floating, of course. If you're behind, that's not a problem. Okay. Cool. And 1, 2, and here we are. Do not have his burst, but that's okay. Cool. Another shot, and another shot. And of course, we're still at Bennett burst. That's good. And now we got more of it. Cool. Now we slam into you. Boom. Okay, so every even-numbered one should presumably be floating. It's not unreasonable at all. That is preeminently doable. Just get behind you. Yeah, that doesn't touch me at all. Wow. That actually comes as a bit of a surprise. And here we go. It's another... Ooh, ouch. Okay. We go for another... Okay, we got another current. Come on. Of course you're in here. Oh, ouch. That kind of hurt. Let's make sure we do not kill you. Might have to actually lay off on some of the hits. And we just totally float over it. That's fun. And come on. And this shot should be pretty good for my purposes. Come on. And maybe we can actually just put the healing down. That's fine. Cool. Few hits and wow, you've got yourself in a pretty good position for this. I think we can go in and yep, fell to your death. And that is a completely lit Wayob proxy. How exciting. And I suppose that means we're done here. That's 1/3 of the local legends. Yep, defeat Tupayo's aid while they were hovering in the air. Huh. Spirit of the Fallen, Dawnstar, and Ironbeard are the remaining Nightsoul Totem ones, I believe. Bronzelock and Relay are both in the actual world. Just physical, which means they have actual drops. But of course, Relay is a warrior who drops whistles. Neither of them is a Saurian, so Saurian mats are still going to evade me. I wonder where Marjavari is. Huh. Well, guess I'll find out eventually. Pitapo. I wonder where the remaining Nightsoul Totems would be. It's not as if I'd like to spoil myself. Glad I checked that mountain. I suppose it is maybe a little obvious that that's going to be where Totem's gonna be. Maybe. Either way. That was cool. Plunder's a fun gimmick. Especially since you just had to get a punch for the first one. I wonder if Chasca could have just flown into it normally without having to use the ring. If it tracked her movement or not. I don't know. Well, time to actually do that quest. Great. Hello there. And just fly on over. Kind of an awkward glide. Hello. It's a Kukasaur? Oh my gosh, it's really happening. I did a summoned one. Having us use the Indwell and various other traveler abilities and plot a lot more. It's pretty cool, actually. I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you, well, thank you. Looks like her mood's lifted. Now to wait until she's not looking and fly out of here. Excuse me, would you mind if we did some flying practice together right now? Oh, so this is going to be part of the deal. ... exclamation mark. I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So I just gotta practice my bell, tail slides, and split S maneuvers. Yikes, this sounds complicated. I'm out of my depth. This is too dangerous. Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers. Crikey. Crikey. Australian? Never even carried a passenger, let alone while doing all that. I need to get out of here. Music note. Oh, another one coming. Oh, it sounded like a whistle. Someone else trying to summon a Kukasaur. Now's my chance. Hey, wait. Is that one over there? With a whistle providing the perfect cover, you make your escape. Do you think Coiler's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check. Okay. This takes me up. It's convenient. A little. Yeah, I suppose use this to come back, and this is where Chasca shows up again. Hello. Short time no see. Chasca-san. Summoned a Kukasaur, they do still respond to me after all. Although unfortunately someone will summon it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight. Probably heard a bell, so... Really? That is unfortunate. Timing ga warukata. The timing was bad. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. You can it again. Keep at it. It'll pass the trial eventually. You're right, you know, I almost thought about giving up, and I'm glad I didn't. Chasca, how's Clover doing? Oh, who are you and how do you know my name? These are my friends, the Traveler and Paimon, who came up in conversation the other day because he's telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe, Potential Wakamono. Young people with potential. Oh, Traveler, this is Tsuo. What do you mean up-and-coming? Say, I'm closer to being wingless than I'm to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow. Same demeanor as the Kukasaur then, probably. Maybe saw him in the stadium or anywhere early. He's been over not one lately, so it's surprising you've seen him around. If you say so, yeah, that must be it. Quillword Chasca Ulpa. Actually had her riding it. Huh. You are, I've been looking everywhere for you, too. Elder Ulpa, what's the matter? Actually gave her gray hair. Thought I should tell you myself we're going to redo the flying trials. Redo them, how come? So unexpected. I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person. It's embarrassing to admit, but due to the time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. We started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues that likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do. Interesting. Maybe this is suspicious. Maybe there's some meddling. Okay. Chasca, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon? Oh, you've heard of us? Have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in not long. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time. Hospitality, oh, that includes food, right? Of course it does. If you'll let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss, so I'd like the chance to show your gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe. Body warriors poor, so Paimon fans too. Paimon's starting to like you a lot. That should go without saying, your flying skills are the envy of our tribe. That is a good point. The flyer with their clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer. This time was just a flying visit. We never got to check the place out properly. Well, I'd love to say, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. If their younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose. Wait, Elder Alba, let me help. The sooner everyone gets the news, the better. Very well, in that case, Chasca can leave you to entertain our guests. Sure thing. Okay, let's meet by the Obsidian Totem later. Coiler, let's get going. Okay. At the end of quest part 1, Alpa and Coiler fly away riding a Kukasaur. She did it again. Alright, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. Kukasor responded to Koryu's call. That was your doing, wasn't it? Yep. I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. His whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasor and more like, well, you, so I figured he must have been pulling the string somehow. Can't believe you saw through it. Both very flustered when Koyu asked for a ride, so I whistled to give him a chance to escape. And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh? It's alright, if you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. Won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person so trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good. Take what I deceived Koyu, does that count as for good? I think the ends justify the means in this case. Very utilitarian. She just lacked confidence and he helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom, Kukasor mother, to help out instead, although having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. It would have done more harm than good, well, luckily no harm is done in the end. Anyway, if you're free now, I give you that tour I promised. And, oh, that's still part of this one. It's going on a bit longer than expected for a first segment of the Travel Chronicle. The others were all very short. After the issue is temporarily resolved, Alpa from the Flying Swan invites everyone to visit the Flying Feather Clan. Alright. Could use this to travel up a bit higher. And will that replenish my Nightsoul? It does! It's nice. Okay. Uchimi, huh? Yatlan. Yatlan from Natlan. Yeah? There was a Batlan, and now there's a Yatlan. Ready, I'm gonna get you, Kapak. Oh, they're fighting. Should we try and break them up? They're fine just doing their daily combat training. Combat training, a little young for that, aren't they? Us were a tribe of warriors in ancient times who were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for controlling and defending all of Natlan. Even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive. Is that Chasca? Chasca Nechan. Chasca, you're back. You can train with us. Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the traveler palette around. Maybe next time. Volcano's gonna be big, wow. Yeah, again I wonder if it's going to be one region all to itself, because Tupayo was pretty big, though to be fair, the middle of the mountain was not accessible mostly. It's more of a donut-shaped map. But, let me think. Could be some other locations of totems. Huh. Traveler in Palma, what you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert? Legendary, yeah, that's just alright. The States would no. Also, it's so cool they can fly without having to ride a Kukasor. Even Chasca can only do that for short distances. Well, Mr. Traveler can teach me some cool sword tricks. Kenzutsu? Just thinking. Mr. Traveler, my family shop makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it. Hey, let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alba in a few minutes anyway. Kotimi, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point trying cool sword tricks until you master the basics. Have you done your sword drills today? Yeah, one easy does it, okay? Not every conversation is to turn you plugging the family business. Okay. Chasca's mini lecture calms the children down, they stop crowding you. Older sister. Sorry about those kids, they just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much. It's a volcano cake with all forced in my head. She said to think of it as an apology gift. Oh, it smells amazing. Traveling want some? You gonna get a recipe? Or it does smell pretty good. Tastes nice too. It's good. Yalton will be thrilled. By the way, Chasca, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Palman expected. Palman figured you'd be more aloof, maybe. Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there's a period where I was like that around the time when I first joined the tribe. After being raised by dinosaurs. That's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution to a stalemate that can only be resolved by force. Resolved by force meaning beating both parties into submission. Exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. A peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides. Even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth. Armed society is a polite society. It's true. Hey, Chasca. Uncle Cusco knows you're back and he's come to get you. Well, thanks. Traveler Palman got a dash. I'll get you the totem pole up ahead. Can't miss it. Sticks out like a sore thumb. What are you running away? Ritual conflict resolution. Grab the fan and run before they you know what hits. Hey, Chris Chasca to make even running away sound cool. It's the Joestar family's secret technique. Also Enjojo. Sorry about this, you're stalling for me, okay? I'll explain everything later. Coordinate with Chasca by splitting up. Oh, right, this was completely floating. That was where we fought that one guy when Capitano showed up. Interesting. But again... At least one of the... Oh... At least one of the sitting totems is going to be puzzle-related. Yeah... Casijo required breaking all these, Bawalish got returned, getting into the cave. And then... You were just out in the open. Safo and the Tri-Stars. Okay. Coordinating with Chasca by splitting up. What's next? I wonder if the third portion is going to be a bit slower, shorter. Compensate however much longer this part is. I'm a golden-haired outlander and a white-flying object, misbit the traveling Pama. Where Chasca was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she? I'm sorry, who are you? Who am I? Just only your father. Oh. Somehow I don't trust this guy. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her BIS condition is doing. We both agreed on it, but she's already missed 3 checkups this year, that's 3 out of 4. BIS condition. So yeah, she got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child, then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild Kukasaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out of control spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. She was practically feral at that point. The moment you took her eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, which she'd run away with the Saurians. She seemed to refer them to her own kind, she might as well have been a Saurian in human form. Must be the aloof purity you mentioned, right? Sounds like there was more going on than just being aloof. She later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart, so we started trying to bring it under control. Is that why she became a peacemaker, or that's why she fights? But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it all. Anyway, she's much more human these days. Yeah, don't worry about her, she seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding these checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her. Unless I'm more aware of that, she knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this. What's there to worry about? It's just every checkup she's been to, they find her cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course, or no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again, I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups, she wants to hide it from us. Yeah, Putman thinks you're doing that. So in the past, it was at Kuku to keep an eye on her, now Kuku's gone, I don't want to lose another daughter. Right. Chasca's been increasingly reckless since Kuku passed, it's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Because I'll be serious, please tell her to be careful for me, even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine, I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way. Ah, but she heard this. Interesting. So part of this is all about her dead sister. I wonder what the resolution is going to be. Kusa rambles on about Chasca and Kuku. You patiently listen until the bitter end. Well, where did the time go? We should meet back up with Chasca before it gets any later. To get to the Chronicle, we need to head north, right? Actually, it's directly east. Hey, so I'm sorry I didn't mean to keep so long. I don't get to talk about my daughters much, so once I got going, I lost track of time. Should be getting back to work now, so at Chasca, help me talk some sense into her, won't you? Ah, there is a big focus in crystal, so we need a Tupayo sword for that. That would have been, should have been up in here. Interesting. It's infinite focusing. Fun. So jet around. Talk to Alpa. Or Chasca. Oh, she's actually got an animo vision. Hey, Chasca, Alpa, sorry to keep you waiting. It's alright, I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say? They used to run away from home nearly every other day, and that nearly half of your peers got beaten up by you as a kid. Ah, so... We didn't mention that part, but she overheard it. The caution. Yeah, I was sometimes a little impulsive back then. Oh, that's putting it mildly. Oh, the memories, it feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flora Feather clan. Ah, you were the one that brought Chasca back to the tribe. That's right, Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukusor mom. Mom agreed that it was time I tried to re-enter human society, but I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me. Look at you now, renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker, how time flies. So does she. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it'll be up to you to look out for a tribe and our flying squad. You know me though, I'm not a natural commander, I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out for at least a few more years, okay? Give Clover and the others time to come into their own. Stop. Mataku. Wait, so isn't the leader the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work. Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan, but strength means far more than martial prowess alone. It's like Yansa and its capability. If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior or to want a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down. Really, I had to get as an elite warrior like Chasca. So the gal who can't fly will probably become the leader. Well, sorry to disappoint me. Something I aspired to at one point, so much so that I went adventuring this inner city, Ochkanatlan, right north of here, to try and prove myself, but it was foolish of me, I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter. Yet you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad thanks to your experience and determination. While battling those old injuries, don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right? Oh, it's short discussion now. Trevor, Paimon, there's some more refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves. As Paimon was waiting for that part, didn't you just gorge yourself on a whole bunch of volcano cakes? And there were the snack stomach, the refreshment stomach, still was plenty of space. Funny. Yeah, Paimon is so full. Another cake. Well, if you're enjoying your hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like. Had another volcano cake there? Elder Alpa? Warmy, something's come up. A fight? What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it? Amidst some merchants showed up, not from our tribe, that said they were here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why not? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet. We still haven't inspected the retrial arena. They might be interfering then. Well, what a busy schedule. I guess that comes with being an elder, huh? Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. Shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age. Should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate. We'll help the digestion process. We're not here for a free lunch. Well, much obliged. Chasca, the many wingless are all people you know. See, Kishika now manages the floating target balloons. Balloon shooting. Boscar's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize, and Zunan spends her days up in the flying platform staring at the center city. We've detailed in the news. So it's probably a matter of... oh... doing the actual... trial. Flight Trial Arena Administrator. Okay. Flight Trial Arena. It'll be fun if they actually have us do that. Utota and Pishika. Target Balloon Challenge. Ooh. And Mutoda. Oh, that was the guy we talked to. He's the chief, yeah. Had him in the Innerwood quest. Are you sure you don't want to reconsider Pishika? Appreciated, boss, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays. Hot Air Balloon Administrator. Pishika, they're redoing the flying trials on Mutota. How did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pishika the news, actually. The way things are in the trial these days, I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you. Come on, boss, you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore. Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe, but there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Although Alpa's persistence is something else. Ah, yeah, this is a bit of girdle of the sands. See that shore. Like, it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. Might not have had the Kukusor's approval, but with my hot air balloons I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me. Finding something worth doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial, it's worth holding on to. So, fair enough, it's your choice, I won't force you. By the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you got the time. Once you've been out there for yourself, you'll see why I love it so much. We're a little busy at the moment, but next time for sure. No problem, if you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me. You know what, let's actually try this. I didn't realize Chasca was out delivering the news. Looks like Alpa's finally learning how to delegate. Recipient of the highest score in floating target balloons, Xianya, 20 points. For a while, the trailing hot air balloon slowly approaches. Is it right here? Ah, the operator. Oh, so these are all challenges. The flight trial over by the Obsidian Totem is probably part of this too. It's a little far, but not in this specific place. Weipu, hey Outlander, want to try eyes on the feathered prize. Interesting. So they got minigames here. Hey Outlander, you've got a good pair of eyes. Want to test it by setting your eyes on the feathered prize. Want your vision to be rewarded? Well, it's a concise explanation, maybe too concise. It barely feels like he said anything at all. Tell the rules for later if you want to try. Let's hear the rules then. 3 quick swords will fly off. Keep your eye on the middle one to get the chest. When they all fly back, recognize the one originally in the middle. That's it. First, so they'll switch positions mid-flight, and we gotta figure out which one was originally in the center. Correct indeed. No wonder we call this eyesight training. Start simple to test the waters, then there's no trouble. We play for real. Words are yours if you succeed. Got something else on? Let's do it later. Final will be here. So I wonder if we have to do these as part of a quest? Try odds on the feathered prize. I've forgotten the rule. Sorry. 3 quick swords will fly off. Keep your eye on the middle one. When they all fly back, recognize the one originally in the middle. That'll do. Final will be here, and we can just start this by interacting with that prompt. Interesting. Huascar? Oscar. Retry? What's the point? I pretty much treat life like it's a game, huh? No Kukusurs ever going to prove that, no matter how many times I try. Huascar, I can assure you, Kukusurs wouldn't judge you for something like that. They must be judging you for something. Maybe I like fighting spirit or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you. Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who saw their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm going to treat myself to a few more games of eyes on the feathered prize. Usually there's wingless and there's being a total lost cause. Used to be a first war, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win you the Kukusaur's approval. All Kukusaurs so strict. Ones in floating totem balloons and eyes on the feathered prize seem pretty chilled out. It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another take the skies with human life on your back. Being a rider is someone who's unqualified and endangers not only the rider but also the Kukusaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences. So we have a mutual understanding with the Kukusaurs. If someone isn't up to standard, we have to reject them, even if it means breaking their hearts. So will we do the minigame? You're back over here. So next time, I'll definitely hit the jackpot next time. I hit the juckport. 3 trillion. Fly over and we got one of the infinite focus in. Nice. What I like to see. Oh well. And this is... Oh, the flight trial probably goes all the way over there then. Zunan. Maybe we do these. Maybe. Sigh. Is Zunan gazing out at Ochkanatlan again? Ochkanatlan. Chasca, what are you doing here? Something out. Flying Swan is hosting retrials again soon. Want to give it another try? Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I failed so many times already that I decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Well, their Alpa always goes out of way to come and tell me when a new trial's coming up, and it's nice for her to think of me. Nothing's gonna change, and not gonna suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial. Making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Chloe's gonna try again. Exclamation mark. And don't forget it, if I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, location shouldn't affect my chances. Sure, rider can fly confidently over the conditions like you and other Alpa. So now that we're doing the Chasca and the Traveler, we were already here. Guess I already told you then, Come on, let's go train together. Oh? Yuri? I'm gonna set this one out. Well, why? But you've always looked up to elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but then she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you? Torimodosta. Returned, more or less. The skeletal nature of the glove, forget about every now and then. I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance, and besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again. So come on, you know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor, then will you train with me? I mean, if umming and ahhing, just get up in here and figure it out as we go. Wait, hold on, slow down, I can't keep up. Well, that's one way to do it. Yeah, Zunan unwittingly chose the hard way. Yeah, they've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows that getting Zunan out of a rut, it's Chloe. Helped Chloe deal with their internal conflict, now she's done the same for someone else. You know, people often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. Sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead. That's the end of this part. Interesting. Guess we could do those minigames. Huh. Maybe. You notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next? For the on-site staff. The trial arena, it's not far from the tribe. Right over there. Oh, no. Oh, but this just gets you over to Ochkanatlan. So that must be where the actual flight trial that ends here is. Finish that part. Okay. Never mind, never mind. For the flight test. And of course, finish. Get part of this. Thank you. A bundi. A helper. Thank you for supplies and help. Rest assured the corresponding recompense will be yours. Night before the trial, guns and wings. Every aspect of a warrior. Hello. How are you doing? Pharaoh funnel Saurus cracker in every aspect of a warrior. Imagine that actually has to do with these minigames right here. Let's see, who is the record holder? Does it say? It's not mention a record holder. We did run into some relevant individuals. Oh, that's damage. So who is the record holder here? Zanya Pishika. Zanya. Wait, what graphics? As in, what do you think got changed? I'm not precisely sure what you're referring to. Go up top. And who was it who actually got the record? Oh yeah, I got rid of it. It was not for any particular reason, but I don't know. So that all the way over there. Honestly, this might be Marajavari. It's to the west. But it hasn't exactly vanished, though. Though if that is it, I wonder how it'd get there. Manyoya. Top flying scorer. Best flying record. What will? Well, it's gonna be some time until the new overlay actually gets fully commissioned. We'll see what happens. Okay. Night before the trial. Oh, yeah. For each of the wingless, news the resumption of flying trials evokes an array of different emotions. After bidding them farewell, he set off for the flight trial arena down in the valley. The night before the trial, the wingless, unable to score skyward, seek new wings to carry them up. Let's get down here then. Oh well. So is this where the trial is, or Inkanak? Does not say anything. Well, the main thing is that Enjo's goal in Natlan is to find it. And that was established in Kinich's story quest too. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when he shows up there again. Maybe that's when they make him playable. That'd be nice. Oh well, Inkanak. Flight Trial Arena Administrator. Oh hey there, Chasca. Did Elder Alpa send you? Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now. How are things looking here? Well, the inspector revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. Looks like they're a result of wayline disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions. Theoretically, you just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. It's proving difficult to achieve in practice for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down, check things out for yourself, feel free to ask the staff for more details. Right before the trial? Okay, so we're actually going to have to use Shilanet or a Teplasaur for this. Okay. Clear out obstructions within the trial site. Why don't you head on down, check things out for yourself, feel free to ask the staff for more details. The night before the trial. Hello. Oh, big pile of rocks. Cautious investigator, whom I think should be possible to clear the spot with just a few hard hits. There are signs of strange life in here, meddling with it might be dangerous. What's that weird life going to be? Oh, and monsters. Yeah, I expected as much. That's fine. Thank you. 1, 2. And let's go and do some hits on you. Good old avatar of lava. Ooh, really good damage. Oh, I thought it was done for. The spout should be good now. Thank you very much. Oh, but of course it's damaging me. But of course, oh, and that also, interesting, it automatically activates her skill. Actually, yep, even if it's on cooldown. Well, that's fun. Interesting. Yeah, shoot the barrel. Oh, I thought it was done for. This match should be good now. Thank you very much. And go one up there. Let's just use the power of infinite phlogiston. Let's go straight up. Or we could use Shionen, I suppose. Oops. Oh, ouch. Yeah, we could put Shionen back in the party, I suppose. Though, of course, we would want to cycle her back out in case we... Oh, and when you've got infinite phlogiston, you actually can't configure the party. Oh, we can't configure it all because this is a trial Chasca. Oh, that's why she did so much damage. Oh, they actually gave her Obsidian Codex for trial instead of just Noblesse like they usually do. That's interesting. And, oh, fully crowned. That's insane. Oh, and more conversion. Interesting. Spirit of the Radiant Shadow. AoE damage. I guess we could use an actual Tepetlessor for this. So that does! Shionen takes damage from destroying the big pillars in a way that the actual Tepetlessors don't. And am I stuck? I think I was stuck. That's funky. It actually trapped me. Okay. It's doing damage, but only to the Tepetlessor. That's okay then. Thank you. Infused and doubtful investigator. How strange why there's so much solid phlogiston here. Could be from the children of echoes. Maybe got swept up here due to the leyline disturbances, and I did see those strange markings on the cliff. Well, I can't think of a way to resolve this, short of going all the way to the children of echoes to borrow a Tepetlessor. So why is there a sconce here then? Okay. And that closes that out. Strange markings on the cliff. What, did you see that? A Tepetlessor just showed up out of nowhere. How did it get here? Just passing by, or huh? Well, not gonna argue with a good thing. The spout's clear. That's all that matters. So I wonder, honestly, if I had done it with Shionen, would they have mentioned a Tepetlessor? And if I fly out of the quest area, is it gonna reset all the blockages? Let's see. Oh, it's still look for the on-site staff. So in that case, let's actually put Shionen back in the party. See if that makes some difference. Probably won't, but... This is our Chasca. Our very own, and... Yep, the blockages are in fact back. Interesting. Okay. Much to consider. Hi. Oh, yeah, we gotta go all the way back up. What if they actually blew this up now? Alright. Monsters. So that seemed to skip part of it. Oh, and now we have our own Chasca this time. Okay. As opposed to... Oh, the trial one. I wonder if this is going to reset... Oh, goodness. Going to reset the... rock pile here, then. Maybe. Okay, you have nothing to say. Interesting. Alright. What a very interesting things going on here. And we lost our phlogiston. Okay. Okay. Inkanak. And this starts it all over again. Is it gonna get the rock pile back? This repeats though. So what if I do it with Shionen? Will they say anything different? Okay, come on. Oh, and that totally restarts the quest. Huh. And now we have our trial Chasca who does... Oh, and since we cleared out that disturbance, goes straight to his dialogue for that. Interesting. Suppose that's one way to do it. Oh, but I need our infinite Phlogiston. Let's go back up to Inganak and see what she has to say. Come on. Okay, our infinite Phlogiston did not last as long as I expected. Why don't you head down, check things out for yourself, feel free to ask the staff for more details. Okay. Let's see what happens if we do this without an actual Tupayo or by way of using Shilanen. Hello. And has range, solid Phlogiston, yada yada. Okay. If I do this with Shilanen, will they say anything different? I don't imagine. And it hurt her a bit, but... Okay, let's see. And it acts like Shilanen was a Tupayo. That's kind of insulting, don't you think? Whatever. And that was a total waste of my time. Maybe. And... Hop up. Top over here is... Bold Investigator. We're here to help, thank goodness. There's no way I could do this all by myself. The blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb, but carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster. A dropped or slipped and fell would be blown to bits in an instant, so my plan is to transport the bomb to the other side. Send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved. So use a bow with Chasca. What do you think? Simple enough, right? I think I can handle that. Is that hot air balloon up there yours too? Oh, that one? No, I've got no idea who that belongs to or how they got it up so high. Oh, can't imagine that's good news. Just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using, and while getting the trial in a back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now, let me know when you're ready. Interesting. That... Ooh, How high can I get up while I get ready? This can probably... Oh, goodness. Use that air current to get up there and see what's going on? Maybe. Maybe. And that totally resets location. Standby Kanbyo. Ready on standby. Let's actually go over there and see what he has to say to me. Soko de Kimeru. Hello. And... Well, why do you guys follow me? You won't get a good enough view from here. Get over the planet with me again. I'm sure somebody to send the explosives over through the spout on the other side in a hot air balloon. All you have to do is hit the balloon at the right moment so the bomb flies around the top of the spout. Simple. Okay. Thought I saw something suspicious. Probably not. And here we are. Use that to fly over via infinite Phlogiston, which lasts about, 7 seconds. Okay. Standby Kanbyo. Shore over there. Again, I wonder where the local legends are going to be. Come on. Now we have to shoot it. Oh, interesting. Call it again, but how am I going to actually get that shot off? That's what's crazy. And you can't destroy that like that. It might have to be, I don't know, matter of hot Phlogiston balloon. Hot air balloons that use gaseous Phlogiston to float, and Phlogiston will be restored after bursting them. Oh, so we shoot the actual balloon. Okay. Now I see. I thought I had to shoot the actual barrel. Okay. Yeah, that is a lot more reasonable. A lot more reasonable. Oh, it's erupting. Hello. Okay, come on. And that did it. That did it. Nice. Okay. How high up is this going to send me then? Sure. My wonder is, can I just gain height this way? Perpetually. I want to see what's actually up there. Gonna lose some Phlogiston, but of course, Auron does have. Can use Nightsoul Transmission. We are gradually getting higher. So what is this gonna be? Have to be smart about how we use this. It's about half of this. Gain height little by little. Yep, and we can just regenerate because Shielding gets some of it back. About maintaining that flight. Okay. And use that. Get it down about. Hold that down using our Phlogiston to ascend. Yeah, as long as I don't lose it, that's the thing. Oh, we got so high up that we got out of the trial area. That's silly. Okay. Well, I imagine we can reach the balloon. I don't think anything in particular will happen, but we can do it. Okay. Mission's on cooldown. I have to be smarter about that. Lost a bit of height. You can get a lot of shenanigans going this way, it seems. That's fun. Send this down about halfway and then just sit. We're gaining height slowly but surely. The best way to do it might actually be Kinich and Auron. Yeah, probably. If you're just going for gaining height. We seemed to have kind of stopped getting more height. Spending a lot more time on this than I would have expected. Well. So in order to just gain height, to see what that hot air balloon actually has on top of it, this is what we need to be doing. Can I? Yep, we can use that for an even higher jump. Fun. And... we can stay there and wait for a Nightsoul Transmission to come back on off a cooldown. Kinda. It's got its limits, but... I think this will let us actually gain height. Maybe. Maybe. No. Clearly, the best way to do it would be Citlali combined with... Or Citlali, Auron, Malvika, and Shilinen. Because you have a shorter Nightsoul Transmission cooldown with Malvika. Citlali also just goes straight up. Shilinen allows you to replenish. You know... I'm sure someone will manage to get up there, but it does not seem like it's a possibility right now. It's really not supposed to be a possibility right now. Well, okay. That's some time spent. Yahoo! What is she, Astolfo? Well, okay. Do this again. This doesn't take too long. Yeah, it does seem like... Oh, the quest time is more evenly divided between the portions than it was with Milani, Kinich's, and Shilinen's. That's okay. Alright. Let's do this another time. And... There we go. Oh, a ghost! And just like this. Cool. Ooh, okay. And now we can use that shred for even more damage. Nice! Should be good now, thank you very much. Yeah. Okay. And you can't use that. How sad. We will move out of the way. Ouch. Yay! Except you're also close to death. That's healing. Oh, okay. I thought it removed the healing effect. No, just put it on pause. And of course, you can use this to get up higher to the end. And of course, Chasca being Chasca means she's best suited as well. Oh well. Let's just do this again and not try to go for the balloon. Okay. I did not think they would track vertical distance. That's fine. Okay. It's gonna be interesting to see how that matters in the quest. It'd be funny if somehow getting up there skipped part of the quest. It won't. You know what? Getting up high and just floating in the air to... Yeah, that's nice. Like this. Wait, what? Huh? Why did that not actually attack? Huh. It's a timing thing. Spend too long and it just won't actually have him fire an arrow. So if you really just want to do it for the scan and nothing else, you have some recompense. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, okay. This is legitimately kind of strange. Okay. Yeah, seem to be some issues with actually using a charge shot here. Maybe. Maybe it's about aiming it down. Something, but... Okay. See, I have some angle issues. Yeah, you can't aim as high up when you're doing the mid-air charge shot. Huh. Well, okay. Guess we'll let you do it. It is your quest. Right up top. And that'll do it. Okay. See, that wasn't so hard. That wasn't so hard. Okay. You are next. Hello. In this angle, we can see more clearly just how up that heart balloon is. I wish I knew whose it was. Guess you could just find a way to yeet yourself up there or something, but... Maybe if I started from that mountain. Probably not. It's not really that much higher up. That balloon's still higher, and you can't meaningfully get height with this combination of characters. Against the Twalian Aurum would be able to do it, I imagine. Solid Phlogiston in the flying area. Special form of solid phlogiston within flying zones within which some sort of stable structure is contained, which makes it difficult to remove. However, you can attack its structural weak points simultaneously. It may just collapse, and I don't imagine this is going to show up outside of request. It seems to only be doable for Chasca. This is crazy. I put all my strength into it, but it just won't break. Maybe Inkanaka was right after all. If its stable structures form inside of phlogiston, solid phlogiston, I'll need to hit all the weak spots at the same time to break it. But how am I supposed to do that? Be Chasca. Yay! The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up. Well, so that's how you do it. Amazing. It's like with Ellen and Mondstadt. As cool as it is, it's an entirely non-replicable process. Yeah, just be Chasca too. Winning strategy. Cool. Hello. Well, you took care of everything in no time at all. Incredible work. Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished, then we can kick off the retrials. Actually, Inkanaka, I'd like to do a test flight first to make sure we're not missing anything. Could you arrange that for me? Oh, but you won't just finish getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of, and that's exactly why. All the more reason to have me test it out and think of it as another inspection. I guess you're right, with your flying seals, there won't be any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked. Conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues. Alright, I'll get things set up for you, just let me know when you're ready. Talk to Inkanak. Resolving Lingus' problem, you rush back to the trial site. Are you ready? This should be a escape for Chasca, but still try to be careful. I'm sure she'll be fine. Rather than spread her wings and fly. Fun. Trial Chasca again. Target's past 20. And we got our infinite Phlogiston up. Let's see. And of course it's starting to actually drain it again, so gotta go up and get our infinite Phlogiston from there. We do get some each time we pass through a target too, so it's not impossible, even with the sprint up. Ooh, and this is where you plunge. Okay. Or not. Guess you would get a little bit more speed, marginally. It's pretty simple and self-explanatory, but yeah, this is not any kind of problem. I imagine the actual flying challenge minigame will unlock eventually will be a bit more difficult. And let's get that, and take me up. Right at the end. Here we are. Oh, don't drop me. It was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you, so any further issues with the venue? No, nothing major. Give it a few days and we should be able to conduct the trials. Help me, Isidore. Fontanian merchant. So that's the merchant from earlier. You're from the flying with our crowd, right? Please come quick, you got to help us. Catch your breath first, what's your situation? We got attacked by a Kukasaur. My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them. What if it's Chasca's mom? Are Kukasaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked? Not in my experience, but there are exceptions to every rule. Let's go check it out. Go and rescue the caravan. So who... Oh, that's right. We should put Dia back in. If we don't have that trial Chasca with a constellation one to use. Yeah, because otherwise we're not getting as many elemental conversions on her bullets. Let's see what happens. Young merchant, ouch. Never seen such an aggressive Kukasaur so totally destroyed their carriage. Wow. Elderly and young merchant. Been a lot more sparse with NPC naming. There were all those inspectors over in the test site without any names. Ouch, I've never seen such an aggressive Kukasaur. Yeah. And not much to say. Okay, and what is this? Some kind of talisman they were buying? Somehow that seems a little suspicious, and there is our elder. Hello. Alpa, I'm Chasca Traveler, this is a surprise. Elder Alpa has to wear this aggressive Kukasaur we've heard about. Already flew away, looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming. So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food? You know, these merchants aren't even transporting food. Oh, thank goodness the Phlogiston wings are intact. Ah, they were trying to sell a Nightsoul no Tsubasa? Phlogiston wings, yeah. Trying to sell a way to substitute for Kukasaurs. Oh, so they're trying to get rid of... It was some kind of bloodism. Trying to get rid of their mechanical replacement, maybe? Oh, thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These Phlogiston wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, it would ruin us. Wait a minute, are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Warmy told me about you. That's us, so I take it you're Elder Alpa. I am you speaks us from your journey, not to mention shaken up from the attack. We bring you our tribe of rest, we can talk business after you've recovered. Elder Alpa, what about the Kukasaur attack? Our guests here went seriously injured and their goods are intact. Perhaps the Kukasaur was just having a bad day. There's so many of them around here, you'd expect something like this every once in a while. Don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly, how are the preparations for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over the arena? Everything's on track, the trials will be able to start very soon. Oh, did you say flying trials? Why, what a coincidence. So they're probably related to that balloon. Sounds like a perfect use case for Phlogiston wings. They'll be pleasantly surprised about what they can do. Might have actually interfered with the trial site to sell their wings. Oh really? Now I'm intrigued. Yeah, well, let's forget about this Kukasaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss. Probably gonna be some sort of John Henry thing where the Wingless Scout manages to beat their gadget. Okay. So that's it. That all went smoother than expected. Well, I guess we better get going, Chasca. What are you looking at? A feather. They're probably abusing Kukasaurs to make that. Bloodstained Feather. The incidents forgotten about, a peace returns to the Firefeather clan. The next few days are uneventful, except for the flying trial preparations, which continue at an accelerated pace. Yep, and that was the short part of the quest. The Firefeather clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out. Trek through the wilderness, go to the trial site. Actually, I want to see something about enemies. Haven't found a normal Kukasaur or killed a normal Kukasaur or a Tomisaur yet. Have not beaten a normal Ice Wayob either. Huh. Oh, they added Arla. Right. Tepetlessaur. It is interesting that there are no canon versions of... They don't have a canon either, actually. They do mounted canon. They have a canon sword in the tribe, but none of their special warriors actually use the cannons. Winged Kukasaurus, Forged Sand Tepetlessaur, Swiftsap Yumpasaur, Flung Blade Kaholasaur, Garisa, Spirit Speaker, Tomisaurus. Interesting. Well then. Guess I could go over and go to the Wayob proxy real quick. I mean the totem pole. Do wonder how long Chasca's final part is going to take. Given how long the first part actually took. And yep, now she actually shows up. Hello. Kind of a weird look to be giving. Oh well. Creatures of tribe reputation level Firefeather Clan each has their Saurian icon. DRP. D reputation points? A merchant caravan that was ambushed by Kukasaurs seeks your help, but when the Phlogiston wings they bring with them reach the Firefeather clan, what sort of upheaval will they cause? Okay. Go to the trial site. Right over there. Oh, we got some currents flowing in there now. That's fun. Right in here. We'll say there were also some mirrors around here behind Masters of the Night Wind that I do want to try out. Teleportation mirrors. We'll see. Hello. Ah, traveling Paimon, you came. Yup, and it looks like we made it just in time, although can't say the same for the Kukasaur's bit of a turnout, huh? Yeah, you'll see why soon enough. The wings. Alright, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly. Ah, yep, they're trying to use the jetpacks. Ah, they got a CG. Oh, we're really flying. Feel light as a feather? I'm flying without a Kukasaur. These Phlogiston wings were awesome. They're probably powered by those feathers they stole. Well, now what's going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. Had they fly on their own, what happened while we were gone? Merchants who ran into that day were selling a product called Phlogiston Wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate, you use a handheld trackball that controls the gaseous Phlogiston. What if you drop it? It's incredible. Yeah, for a tribe, well, if not one mass adopted this technology, it revolutionized your mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis. Turn them to attack on Titan. Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted. But what would the Kukasaurs do? I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Kukasaur? Better believe it. Plus, you just passed the flying trial, right, Elder Alpa? Elder Alpa? Muki, should this really count as a pass if we did the trial using Phlogiston wings? Well, now the scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say have to ride a Kukasaur, does it? Maybe, but I mean even Chasca had to ride a Kukasaur in her trial, right? The whole point of the trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion. Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the latter anymore. End of an era. Can't imagine this will end well. Chasca Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention? It's a good invention. The sooner it's widely adopted, the better. No. It's an unknown quantity. You should use it with caution. I'm John Versavi. It's not going to be a good idea, right? That's what I think too. I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using focus and wings. Exclamation. Why is Yunnan finally mastered the courage to go through with this, and now you're saying it doesn't count? You don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria tailored to candidates using the focus and wings. You all raise valid points, but Chasca, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice. We lost so many people in that war, these focus and wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. As for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for Zunan. Huh. So Alpa might be corrupt. Hey, stop staring into space, say thank you. Oh, thank you, Elder Alpa. Nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself. For Alpa bad news, Kukusaurs are attacking the merchants again, because, yep, they have to make us jackpot by abusing animals, I presume. That look shows some suspicions, and again, everyone stay put. Why? Not Chasca. Time for violence. Guns and wings. Tracks through the wilderness. Why did Chasca rush off like that? And then Elder Alba and the others too. Anyway, let's go see what this is all about. The flower with other clans, flying trials have officially started, but a shocking sight greets those at the site. Yep, the linguists unable to soar skyward, seek new wings to carry them up. Oh, and... right, of fading flowers and falling feathers, winds stirred by saurian wings and warriors soaring through the heavens. These ancient times, successive generations of the Flower Feather Clan's elite have watched over their tribe, trolling the skies with their Kukusaurus companions. Yet beneath this radiant sheen of glorious victory, shadows of loss and failure loom. Some saurians are born with wings, just as some people come into this world endowed with innate talent. Others, however, can do naught else but spend their lives gazing up from the ground. For time, such obsession builds until eventually it piles up in a towering ambition. Will this ever be enough to take them up to that distant, unattainable firmament? Probably the... oh, that balloon is not... no, it is still there. I wonder what is up with that balloon then. It's all the way over there. I guess I could have teleported, but meh. No fun that way. Oh, you know what? Just for fun. I'll take you down. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? So that doesn't seem to have damaged anything, but even so... ouch, that kind of hurt. Now that you could spit a fireball like that. Hey! Cool. Wow. Silly bird noise. And... come on. And they drop the fangs, which... presumably would actually be their claws. Maybe. Hello there. So should we save them? Somehow, I'm not sure. It's back, it found us again. Is that Chasca's mom? Run, get out of here. Cheap. Of course, she's really riled up this time. Hey, stop running, we'll never outrun a creature with wings. Get back here and let's fight. Cheap. Stop all of you. Ah, fun pose. Peacemaker. Chasca, wonderful. Quick, get rid of that thing. Well. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Yeah, I imagine this is her mother. Oh, what's going on? Why isn't she doing anything? So it really is you. No, sister. Ah, wait, sister, that Kukusaurus Chasca's sister. Holy crap, it's Kuku. Kidding. Da-da-da. Cheap. Or about... oh. Cheap. Probably communicating with it, or... well, with her. Koya waits. Koya. The flock behind her. Is just gonna be okay? Should we go check on her? I imagine, yeah. Animal abuse. What was wrong with that Kukusaur? Why was it so aggressive? If we just let it escape back into the wild, we still won't attack again. Isidore and Ulpa. Is everyone alright? Okay, no serious injuries. Thank goodness you all got here just in time. Hmm. Go over here. Oh well. Chasca, are you okay? She wanted the secret of the wings, maybe? I feel I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry. You're not gonna keep following her. No point, she's an expert at hiding her tracks. When she's taken you off, never catch up to her. Oh, she describes the bird as her older sister. Fun. We always used to lose to her at hide and seek when we were kids. When you were kids, when she was a feral child. Well, yeah, you know, I was raised by kukasaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya. She's my big sister. Played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. Felt like it would go on that way forever until the dad went back to live with the humans. Not all kukasaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance. She's fond of me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested. After I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans. Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her. It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting life in the tribe, so whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya. So that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. Said he seemed to prefer hanging out with saurians, your own kind, back then. Yeah, I did, but then gradually everything changed with a new mom and dad and tribe and Quicker. I started getting curious about these humans and made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. Then one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She saw me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe, to go live in the wilderness with her. As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose. But she was able to communicate, interestingly enough. So how did you answer her? Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes. In other words, you turned her down. No, I was torn. On the one hand, I already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. So she took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal. What I gave it back, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. Oh. But homophone is in through a fit versus through a fit. Stupid. We hadn't seen each other since until today. So I guess that implies there was some sort of dictation involved in making the script. Not for lack of trying though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to. Must be hard for Mom being stuck between her two daughters, so I didn't press the issue. I didn't go looking for her. After today's events, when things come around like this, she might be in the hot air balloon. Need to make sure I find her before everyone else, even if she doesn't want to see me. For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe and see what Matota and Elder Alba have in mind. Turn to the flower for the quiet to discuss the situation. What's wrong with that Kukasaur? Yeah. Okay. So they're gonna want to hunt it, and Chasca will presumably say, I'll do it, and not kill her. Take responsibility for the situation. After tending to the wounding, Matota gathers everyone for a meeting. Shika, so I hear there's been another Kukasaur attack. Oh, I knew it, they're wild animals and they can't be trusted. Hey, show a little respect, the Kukasaurs are our partners. Maybe in the flying squad, they don't give a hoot about the rest of us. Well, now they have the full gifted wings, or even need the Kukasaurs anymore. Yep, they're changing their way of life. Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them? I didn't mean it like that. I'll protect our tribe, or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position? Take that back. So things are changing so quickly. Chasca, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud? Well, tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the Fugistan wings and what happened with Koya. On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people. But now that Fugistan wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all. I worry that we risk repeating mistakes in the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkan's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the beast forged by the Pyro Archon. Chasca, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe. I will. However, we've already done so much for now, and the fire for the clan has no right to ask more of you, but saying more on me. Chasca's my friend, the Fire Feather tribe are my friends. It looks like it was making a mountain out of a molehill. Don't forget about Pama, just look at this house. This whole situation has unfolded so quickly. It's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, makes me a little suspicious. Think someone might have orchestrated all this. Yep, the merchants. It's possible, leave it with me, I'll look into it. So Chasca, could you try to keep a low profile while we're out there digging around? You don't want to give our hand away. I'll do my best. Okay, so where should we start? Maybe that balloon. So I'll begin with Koi's attack so we can find out what led her to do it. That should give us something to work with. Will she even talk to us? Likely, given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. Want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, since I've seen a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom. Oh, Chasca Bird Mom. Is it Chasca's mother, quote-unquote? Fading flowers and falling feathers. It is interesting that the name, the unifying name for the quest, is not actually visible in any place once you've actually beaten the quest. Okay. She is... Oh. She is far. Okay. Well. I guess we can try to use a infinite Phlogiston node to fly over quickly. Oh my goodness! What is a sumpter beast doing? Hello, is there anyone there? Help me please, the Saurian cart is so hot and stuffy. I swear I won't do it again. Promise I won't go anywhere near your alpacas. Why is there a sumpter beast here? That is interesting. Okay. Well, get over here pretty easily. Ah, so it drops down whenever you get in its area. Interesting. Can I use that? Okay. Gotta. Ooh, big jump. Now that is nice. Oh, but this is their nest. So we didn't actually have to go above, we had to go around. Wow, so this is where you still live as a child. What's up with all the alpaca dolls in various places? When I was little, I used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of the tree. Koi would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. So in that case, does she have some sort of innate flight ability that she just uses in conjunction with her gun? I think so, yeah. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights. Why, Ochkanatlan? Stop, you're gonna give Paimon a heart attack? Well, really, I just thought it made a fun story. I liked it. It's a bit scary. What do you too? Alright, fun. Let's focus on the matter at hand. And music note, cheap, and that's her mom. Cheap. And looks pretty much identical to Koya. Hey, Mama Bird, says Kasan. Back, my last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See, I visit more than I beat Kappa Cusco. Is it? Brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler and Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu in the human tongue anyway. Cheap, so she speaks bird. Aha, yo. So understands Saurian language. No, not really, I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Though only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them. Yeah, there is a Saurian language. And then it's basically best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. So work about 9 times out of 10 anyway. So whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell, but somehow we still manage to communicate, called the family bond, I guess. Don't worry, I'm doing well. But I think Koya might be in some trouble. Chasca complains the situation at Chimpu through a series of gestures. No, she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately tackled them before either. It's behind the sudden change, the wings. Sheep? Some anti-Chimpu know anything. Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time. It was interesting that we're basically describing ourselves as Chasca's cousins. Then could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time. Da-da-da. Sheep. What did she say? She said she'll take us there. Thank you, Mom. Go to where Koya lives, which... Oh, it's in Ochkanatlan. I guess this is as good a time as any to actually activate the Statue of the Seven there. Huh. Well, then. It's right over there. Don't have the infinite node, unfortunately, but what we can do is use this to refresh our duration. And that's how you do it. That's one way to do it. Okay. Oh, okay. So the statue's in there. Might not be able to open this up, but we can jump up and over. Sure. Okay. All I needed to do, but oh, interesting, we can't actually access that yet. Do have our Saurian friend here. Hello. Ah, that gets rid of that. So I guess this kind of starts that quest, and oh! It's the Abyss Dragon again, and you're just attacking the place. Okay. Fun. What did that reveal? As an enormous explosion rings out, you'll slide to the bottom amidst swelling rubble and sand. God, how did this happen? Okay, Traveler, I'm Maraude, how about you? At Palmon, it hurts. No, where? But let Palmon take a look. Wait, you're not hurt at all? Why do you have to lie like that? Roar. Looks like Theodorix isn't hurt either. Phew. Says the nasty dragon really flew away this time. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, we saw that thing for the first time. Kind of kept specialties for her. Palmon doesn't understand why it kept coming after us. So rude. Palmon would understand if it were protecting treasure, like in the fairy tales. We'd stolen some of it. We haven't done anything yet. And it reminds them not that there's anything else for us to take here for us to take anyway. It'd be the boys' meat stew you had this morning. Minutes after the boys' meat stew and Palmon's stomach. But we got our dragon here too. Theodorus, did you find something? What do you look at that? There's a stack of scrolls underneath. Come take a look, Traveler. Nameless Adventurer's Notes, month unknown, day unknown, weather foggy. Finally here at Ochkanatlan. It's an ancient city now occupied by a violent evil dragon, the final resting place of presumably Ochkan. If Aunt Wiriwu knew, she'd been quite the huff, that's for sure, but there's no other way. But if they say I shouldn't take on the regrets of generations past, I still want to finish this. Though the Abyss no longer poses as terrifying a threat as it did back when I was born, whether for the sake of the Jade of Return. Oh, probably the other golden entreaty, sent by countless adventurers, either key to the volcano or to unravel the final riddle of Ochkan. Must go there. It's fine, no need to be nervous. You've already had a lot of adventures, right? You're a seasoned adventurer, so it'll all be okay. To mention it's been so long, maybe the nasty dragon has long since vanished. Anyway, this is where it starts, my adventure. Looks like notes left behind by an adventurer. Ancient city occupied by a violent and evil dragon. Could this be the city we're looking at? They would say that many adventurers entered but never returned. Looks like a dragon's already killed plenty of people. The city is called Ochkanatlan. What a strange name. I've heard that one before. It must be a very important location then. Now they mentioned there is not one in the name. Not the people of Notland lived in cities way back when. Paimon doesn't remember hearing that. For the sake of the Jade of Return, sent by countless adventurers. Guess this person entered the ancient city in search of something. Jade of Return. Sounds like something pretty sweet. If we can find it, we might make a whole boatload of money. This could have taken place a long time ago. This person could have found it already. That could be true, but it's just likely that they didn't. If all those other adventurers couldn't find it, this one probably didn't either. Look at the massive ruins. It would be a shame if we didn't go inside and explore a bit. This would have been attacked in vain. Otherwise, we have to do something about the evil dragon. Exactly. If we bump into it again, we'll make sure it won't hurt any more adventurers. We sure do get excited whenever we mention dragons, Theodorus. Alright then, to Ochkanatlan. Next time. Lost Traveler in the Ashen Realm, Act 1. City buried by ash started. Well, later. Seems related to your past adventures. Would you like to quickly go over and review those experiences? Sure. Oh, we even got... that's the little island at the end of Legend of Forgets. Having obtained the talisman from Waxaquan, Ubakan, Quetzalcoatl, you open the path to the ruins, to the stage of the Stolen Flame, to the other companion, Theodorix. Together with your Saurian friend, you each endured the test and overcame all dangers in the end, attaining one of the 2 golden entreaties. Okay. Well, the main thing was getting the Statue of the Seven. You know what? Let's get that quest chest too. And who do I need to feed stuff to? I guess Layla. Sure. Actually, you're... Almost, but not quite. This will fully level your artifacts. Fun. Defense, yeah, whatever. This is what I came here for. World opens itself before those with noble hearts. Yeah. Here we go, Ochkanatlan. And of course, nothing is marked, at least not right now. I think this might be floating up in the sky. Maybe. What is interesting is that we can't see the map layers at the moment. One thing is the case, though, is that if we try to home in on the flowers, the purple blooms, eventually those will show map layers. This looks like an arena. Okay. Well then. Continental Explorer, higher planes, that was not complicated. Tablet and statues. This Katepetonko range, Quahakan Cliff, and Ochkanatlan. Well. Some trash. Very fun. Well, guess we can scuttle out of here. Could also get to the top. That's fine. So what if I... Okay, all of these more rocks are still available. They didn't get blown up. That's good. But of course, we only came here to... Oh. Recollections. Ashwell Street. We'll do that eventually. Oh! Go to where Koya lives. Which is over there. Yeah, now we can actually see the area. That's exciting. But, we did go down here. Furnace of Fire Embers 3. Druid's Cave Path and Ancient Ruins. That part is not shown yet. Okay. Let's find our way to another teleport waypoint and then to Chasca's sister, and it appears to be up top here. Huh. Well then, get this and speed fly. Oh yeah, that's up top. Might be kind of annoying to get using Chasca then. Oh, and what do you know? We even got a updraft. That's cool too. Okay. Luckily, if we'll get some replenish here. Enter that. Get over to Koya, who is over that way. Yep. We can just cycle between Oron and Chasca for permaflight. Nice. Let's see what she does. What her deal is. Come on. Oh, that seems like a mimesis. Oh, but you're actually a warrior. That's interesting. Well, you know, we need some of their mats. Let's just do this then. And mental damage is very good at breaking that down. Fun. Okay, cool. And okay. And you did not get your burst back. And we got a couple of those mats. That does mean Tiska Tepatoko fence. Son's journey. What about the daughter? Okay, well. This now notes left by a traveler of an unknown area in them. They recorded their adventures in Ochkanatlan, and that's all we see so far. Wonder if it will lengthen at all. Furthermore, I think we can actually level Calamity of Eshu one more time now. Yeah, and it's gone from blue to a vibrant purple blue. Purple on that cryo. That is far off. Yeah, that's far away. Wow. Well, we'll just speed over there then. Go to the next node. Keep that up. And Yeah, all the way by Ochkanatlan. Pretty darn far away. Okay. Luckily, you're on the ground floor. Hello. It's pretty. It's a really remote location. Guess she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible. Cheap. Shimpu, we stay here. Okay, got it. Traveler Pama, Mom says we should stay outside for now. She'll talk to Koya first. Koya is very hostile towards humans right now, so if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse. Got it. Hello, other Kukusor. Oh, it... Shimpu does look... Yeah, she's a little faded. Visibly older. Cheap, cheap. Cheap. Any idea what they're saying? Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in Sarah suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack. By those merchants, I imagine. What? Cheap. Cheap. No, what's wrong? Shime Koya's shop, the attackers kidnapped her. They came over the sea under the cover of night and they took away Shime. The heck would do such a thing? Mr. J9 finally found them. When she does them, does she mean merchants? Oh, with a crossbow. Cheap. Oh, we gotta fight him off. Trying to kill him once and for all. Oh yeah, Tapeall's contraptions are working like a charm. Got her in one. Tapeall? Hey, there's another one. Wait, is that the one who got away last time? Here's just get them all. Tapeall pays us for catch. A poacher. Oh. Tranquilizer darts or arrows to kill? Cheap. Exclamation. Let's take him down. Chasca. Shoot to kill. Chasca had to get her quick stopper. Both of them, and that should actually be easy. Don't even think about running away. Chasca and company. So Aurum did that pretty easily. And the eye is still there. Or was. Is the door? Don't come any closer. I'll go focus your legs, taking out of your eye. Just gonna blast it. Oh, looks like it malfunctioned. It's bad. Mom and Koya are already injured, and that thing explodes right next to them. Hope an elemental energy suppressed it, please someone. Is it gonna be something about her abyssal corruption, or get back? Animo, or... It's still going, it's getting worse. So just normal Animo Vision. Yeah, Catalyst Chasca. Guess we need a more permanent solution, alright then. Or just yeet. There's a lot of drawn CGs this quest. I imagine they're probably cheaper than a cutscene in the end, but... If anything, they're a lot more dynamic. The comic style works well with the Nightsoul's graffiti aesthetic too. Chasca throat, it's white. Throws the malfunctioning trackball into the distance moments later. A loud sound rings out over the ocean, panting. Huge explosion rings out over the ocean. I was too close, I thought I was gonna die. That can still be ranged, yeah, exactly. Just shoot him. Eek. Answer is honestly, we're the ones who attacked Toya before. Still need some resolution to that balloon. Come on, no, it was. Cheap, yeah, it's her. It's him. Well, she says it was you. If you still want to deny it, we still have other ways of making you talk. Time for torture. So tell me who sent you here. It was Tapeall. He told us to catch all the wild Kukusaurs we can find. Oh. And he also said that this Kukusaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with it urgently. Tapeall sounds familiar, but where from? So where is he now? I mean, he had to send his orders in writing. Pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face. Oh, is that... Is that Chasca's dad? Okay, so I was right to think he was suspicious. Mostly just because he was ugly. I hate that that works. Whenever we trade Kukusaurs for Forgotten Wings, we deal with his henchmen. Giver of Chasca's connection to the wild? So you didn't even make those wings? Well, we did is slap some labels on them and transport them over here to make them look like they imported. But of course, if they're Forgotten tech, they'd have to originate from Nightsoul too, I imagine. To make it harder to trace their origins, why does one need to catch Kukusaurs? I don't know, honest. Well, it's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer? Indeed, I'm sorry, I'll tell you everything I know. Table doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants him alive, so that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course. It's a suspect that the gaseous Phlogiston stored in the track bubbles is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs. What? Yep, that's why there was that bloody wing. Sheep. So now you're so injured, hey, keep talking. It's mad, so the gaseous Phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the Phlogiston wings. So they gotta get it from babies. Slightest imperfection kept disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Kukasaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous Phlogiston, so if you use them as an intermediary, then sheep. It's enough, so the Kukasaurs you took, where are they now? That table should have them, but no one knows where he's based apart from him and his henchmen. Probably that hot air balloon. Try looking for ourselves, even follow them a few times, but we always end up losing track of them. And I thought maybe they're hiding up in the sky. I guess this means we can't go after the ringleader yet. Table, I'm sure for the name, maybe it was Chasca and the Traveler, Alpa. And the wings started exploding, or... Hello. Come on, give us some good news. And voice, it's Alpa. What about just Sampa? Hello. Elder Alpa, what brings you all the way out here? I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on? They fill you on? Explain Table's scheme to Alpa. I don't believe it. Elder Alpa is named Table, ring a bell to you. I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe a list of candidates for the flying trials. So he's a member of your tribe then? No, if he was a member of the Flower Feather Clan, I'd definitely know him. So head back to the tribe and do some investigating. Now that you mention it, do you remember a young man from outside our tribe? He came to participate in our flying trials once. We were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why I don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he has always dreamed of soaring in the sky, so we wanted to join our flying squad. Someone to find a way to steal their power. Children of Echoes, that's rare. Oh, so maybe that's why there was a Tepet with sword and some solid Phlogiston clogging the trial site. Because he was from the Children of Echoes. But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukasaur's approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes. And what's that? Maybe he invented the Phlogiston wings to get revenge on the Kukasaurs. That's or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors. Either way, it doesn't excuse his absence, the abuse of the Kukasaurs. I'm going to take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end. Chasca, remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the Phlogiston wings of Kukasaurs is only speculation. Bring these men to the tribe now and win over any current supporters of the Phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further, for all men here are mistrustful of the Kukasaurs after recent events. So why Table wait till now to try to capture my sister? I don't know, I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the Kukasaurs and stuff some more to adding on the post to them, but... The Koyo only attacked humans because they stole her child. Nevertheless, it would be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high, unless we have irrefutable evidence. We need to catch T-Ball himself. Reveal my thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. We'll escort them back to the tribe. Take the other members of the crew into custody too, and won't get another chance to stir up trouble. Fair enough. Guess finding T-Ball is going to be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children Echoes has some info on him. We're going to run to Shieldon? Sheep? Sorry, whatever it is, I have to wait until this is all blown over. I need to fix the situation before it spirals out of control. Sheep? Sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly. She did not say anything about flying in the Japanese. Said recover from your injuries, more or less. For the first part, though. Okay. Everyone departs, leaving only Chimpu and Koya. If you're worried, go ahead and follow her. Don't worry about me, Mom can take care of herself. Got it. Probably gonna get saved once we fall from the balloon or something. Ah, Mortal Pursuit. Go to the Children of Echoes to gather intel. Koya attacked humans to rescue her daughter. The clues point toward a craftsperson named Tapal. Ashflow Street. This won't count as blunt. No, actually shooting them is Good way to get him to stomp. Not that it matters. So 5 hits with that works. Gotta keep that in mind for more animal abuse. So Alpa says that Tapul's from the children of Echoes, but how do we track him down? Let's ask around until we find him. Shionen. Start by talking to someone we know, it'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is... Wakey Wakey Shionen. Oh, she's in the tree. This is the first time we've actually seen this in-game. Yeah, Natsu, okay, give me a second, I'll come down. Hello. Yon. And she made her gun. So I guess this is the designated Yuri. Seems like you two both love climbing trees. I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap. Well, we're not all like you, always full of energy, even after flying around all day. So I've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might as well inquire as to why. Sorry, Shionen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name Tapul mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently. Tapul, yes, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child. Is he in the tribe right now? Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him? It's a long story. Try to explain what happened simply and briefly. Phlogiston wings. Well, okay, the kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like no more rest for me today. Pulled it off? He's tried making something like this before. Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back for the Flare Feather Clan. So right after he went wingless then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me? You mean your gun that's hard to tame, the Pratus Trucosaur? No, they wanted to build something that was anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. Never really kept up with him after that. Bakuhashite. His parents traveled on in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Wonder where they are now. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Best bet is to chat to his direct family. Go get Puma, wait for me in front of the workshop, I won't be long. Go to Shionen's workshop and wait there. Time for a teleport, or flying maybe. I feel like doing this a bit more directly. Yeah, we're about at the right level. Yeah. Cool. I like this music. Still. A short while later at Shionen's workshop. Back while I'm introduced to Tapul's mother, Puma. Hello, we're like a cat. Say the pleasantries, I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to. Well, I disowned him long ago, he is no child of mine. All we cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. We tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. Then when he left it, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky, yep, that balloon, to avoid the constant criticism of his ground dwellers. He left his notebook behind, whatever questions you have, look for them in there, I'm done talking about him. He's no son of mine, he never called me Mom anyway. Huh. That's something. Da-da-da. Well, they've really fallen out. Mom, I'm sure wasn't expecting that. Her husband, Tapul's father, he passed away recently. Tapul didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral. If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma. She's Puma, does that make her Ocelot? We'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me. Thank you. The notebook. Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we've got now, right? What's in there? Hot air balloon. Yep, exactly. Tapul's tattered notes. Log number 97. Experiment was a failure. It's expected that the technology of Ochkanatlan, the center city, is not so easily replicated. The floating device bereft of the relic support fell quickly. Is that a power output issue or a weight issue? It seems that we'll have to rely on components obtained from Cinder City for the time being. Log number 120. Those blasted British boars, how dare they question my ideals? It's just a few smashed workshops. We cannot even take such a minuscule risk. How can we ever surpass our predecessors? If whatever the relic remains within my possession, as long as I continue my research, I will surely make progress. Log number 133. Even Father and Puma. So he doesn't even have a name. Dad doesn't have a name. Refuses to support me now. Oh, because he never called her Mom. Put up to it by those Bulgarians of the tribe, I'm sure. But so what? So what if no one in this world supports me on my own ways? It is time to leave this place. My dream is the entire sky itself. Some easy early designs for the Wisdom Wings and theorizing about an airborne workshop. Ochkanatlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where you got his technological inspiration from. So he was serious about the workshop in the sky, but that's such a big project for one person. Do you think he actually pulled it off? Actually, look at that balloon sketch. Haven't we seen that somewhere before? Well, yes, the one from the trial arena that was super high up. That balloon has been in there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there. But what if that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up above the clouds and out of view? If it only descended to its current height due to some kind of malfunction, in other words, it could be his workshop. Part of Tapal's workshop. Seems likely if Tapal's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time. Definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it. Palmon told me called it, but then how do we get up there? Chasca can even fly that high. On myself, possibly with a passenger, no chance. That's what I need help with from the Kukasaurs. Don't even focus in wings can take you up that high. It's not without the relic Tapal mentioned in his notebook. Yeah, and it's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way. Can you fly up that high, Palmon? Fly, Mon. No, but that's way beyond Palmon's altitude. It's an altitude limit. Also, would you really expect Palmon to go up there and take on Tapal all by herself? Maybe. It's not weird just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. Not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know? Good point, we should go ask other Alba. Matoda, he was called the flying ace back in the day too. Let's head back and see what they suggest. Got his notes. That's fun. An incomplete notebook in which Tapal is recorded his obsessions and dreams. Sure, that can only be a good thing. Right by the totem pole. Should be, then. Nearing the end. Koya attacked humans. Mortal pursuit to rescue her daughter. The clues point toward a craft horseman named Tapal. Alright. Matoda and Alpa. Chasca, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation? Some people think we arrested merchants to support the flying squad and crack down the Wisdom Wings. Things are still escalating, even though we've rounded up the merchants. Maybe there are the parties out there fanning the flames too. The henchmen. We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need. Chasca explains what we found out about Tapal and your theory about the airborne workshop, a relic from the Cinder City. Also, Ochkanatlan still managing to sow discord even after all these years. The airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. That's where we're trying to get to now. The idea is how we can get up there. Yeah, they're focusing wings or a Kukasaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where Tapal was hiding? Huh, you know what? There might just be a way. Really? Do you still remember those spouts in the arena when they were all blocked? The gaseous Wilkinson was trapped and unable to flow. Now it's flowing freely if we were to block them up again. Could concentrate it. You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena to build up pressure there. Precisely all the gaseous Wilkinson flowing through one spout, create a high pressure wind current. Then we just ride it up into the sky. Yes, it has its risks, but with Chasca's abilities, I think she could manage it. It's an extremely risky approach, but I agree that it's feasible. If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial ground. She can explain how to block the spouts. So we unblocked them, and now we're doing it again. Chasca, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you. Go to the trial site and talk to Inkanak. We'll do our best to manage the conflict within the trial while you're gone. Hopefully it'll buy you some time. Chief, we should put a defense plan in place, just in case. Well, let's see. Get over to the trial site. Give me a infinite for Genshin. Cool. Very, very good. Susume. Let's make this happen, science. All the way up there. It's not actually loading in right now. Ah, the balloon's probably gone. You heard at the trial arena. Explain the situation to Inkanak. Dialogue's almost as if we had teleported. Goodness me, that is a very bold idea. Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts? From a technical perspective, I would advise taking some measurements. Carefully pointing this out first, but I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear, right? Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach, see the solid phlogiston over there. Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structures form inside, making it highly damage resistant, but of course shots can shoot it. It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened. So what happens if we do strike them all at once? It'll collapse, you can break it off. Okay, so where we're going with this. There you got it, as long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up. Right about rough and ready, sounds like my kind of plan. Okay, seal the spout, 0 out of 3. As long as you hit all the weak right angle, yeah. What if we do the wrong angle, though? What difference will that make? Yeah, right over here. You hit the ground, and if you've got one of the special infinite phlogiston deals, that's how you get that going. And... okay, angle doesn't matter. As long as you hit it, it works. Okay. Use a current, and of course this is... oh. Is the whole environment gaseous then? Yep, the whole environment is gaseous. Fun. Come on. Get me my infinite... there we go. And... yep, we can use that to get our flight back too. Look, there's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout. Okay. Another one right over there. Come on. And that did not do it. Okay. And that did it. Go to the top of the mountain. And that killed her. Okay. That killed Trial Chasca. Oops. What I do wonder is, well... now that this is all switched out, what I should do, among other things, is put Shionen in. To make... oh, but we have to seal it again. Oops. Full now on team 2. Huh. Just to ensure that we have our... oh, because with the constellations we're better off winning Chasca like this, but it's all sealed off, which means we can go to the top of the mountain now. Immediately. Oh, but... oh, the NPC is no longer there. Okay. And... balloons up there. Ooh, big ol' current. So we don't ride it up immediately. It actually works, but with how Palma and the Traveler are supposed to get up there. Koya can give you a whiff. She's actually been following us this whole time. Is that her over there? Yep. Da-da-da. Well, Palma didn't notice at all. Why didn't she come and join us? Hard to see. All the wind. Probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans, or maybe just me. But right now we need her power. Cheap. Actually, it might be kind of expensive. Well, you didn't even have to summon her. Cheap. It's up there. That's probably where Chime is. Alright, let's go have a little talk with this Tapo. Wonder if we'll fight him directly and go to the top of the mountain. Get on the hot air balloon. So I wonder if we'd be using a Kukasaur or just eating the damage. Maybe. Holy crap, are we high up? Actually not as high as Ochkanatlan though. That's the crazy part. Yeah, though, it's... there's no Kukasaur to indwell. Well, yeah, because you're supposed to be using Trial Chasca for this. Give her a dungeon and a whole lot of other stuff, too. That over there is... I imagine that's Marujavari. Talk to Chasca. Can use this to get up higher to the base. Oh, Putman's never flown that fast before. She feels ready to throw up. At least he made it in one piece. One piece. Ah, just as I thought, it might look like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled. True enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned. Can you tell us what the issue is? Should be able to figure out with Table's notebook. Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues. That should just about do it now. All it needs is a nice heart to kick. Oh, maybe that works on your guns, but... Oh, we're really moving. Up in the air. Yep, and this is... should have the team we wanted. Not being able to change out is a bit annoying, but yeah. This is a cool domain. It's a bit like Flower Feather Village, too. It's not stutter. But when stutter... Here it is, the workshop in the sky. You gotta see it to believe it. You can wonder why Table even bothers with Focus and Wings when he has tech like this. Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the center city. This can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. Someone like Table who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it. But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? He might have one. Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass-produce them? If he can come and go freely from this workshop, he's probably already built those prototype wings for himself. But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what? Vengeance? With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop. Kobolde. Investigate the airborne workshop. Nothing really around. That won't go back down. Imagine we have to use her for flight, and... it's a pretty big domain. Of course, there's empty space, but you gotta shoot the target, rescue the caged Kukasaurs. It's a Kukasaurus. Tadpole is using them to do bad things after all. Just shoot him. But that mechanism atop the cage opens the door. Let me give it a try. Chip. Continue investigating the airborne workshop. Time for the showdown. Yep, and that's the end of it. In the distant skies, far from the surface, the airborne workshop bears silent witness to the amassing and annihilation of obsession. So you just fly over these gaps. Yeah. Susume. And we're just freeing everybody now, huh? Talk to Chasca. Who is this? Is this the daughter? Well, I want to fly like the others, is it? Sheep. She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, Tadpole was using these cages to extract Phlogiston from the Kukasaurs out the rest of their life. Once the Kukasaurs drain of Phlogiston and becomes too weak to move, we'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with Tadpole. There's another notebook here. Let me see, it looks like a record of his Phlogiston research. Log number 330 with the support of somebody. Cusco? It's finally able to launch the airborne workshop, though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, but we've taken the first step. Log number 348, research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon. Cusco has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention, the Phlogiston Wings. I think I'm getting close, soon I will achieve my dreams. Number 377 encountered some issues with the new, smaller model Phlogiston Wings. The gaseous Phlogiston shows some volatility during the refinement process. You got solid Phlogiston Geo, liquid Phlogiston Hydro, gaseous Phlogiston well, not Animo, kinda, because Flower Feather is technically Pyro, so... There was an Animo tribe in Marajavari that was lost. I don't know. Well, Flower Feather kinda does double duty. And then for the Flame Granites is Dendro, Phlogiston, and... well, there's nothing really for Nightwind. Maybe just the entirety of the Night Kingdom. Well, Ice Phlogiston, even though Phlogiston is all elements, it is still very fiery. Gaseous Phlogiston shows some volatility during the refinement process. Cusco thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that it will succeed this time. Log number 114, ran an experiment using Kukasaurs to refine gaseous Phlogiston. Was a success in the cage. Log number 117, I've started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild Kukasaurs. Number 121, major breakthrough in the efficiency of Phlogiston yield. So many parts have been crossed out. Based on the context, it should be someone's name. Probably the contact alluded to his other notebook. Yes, he's a benefactor. Updating was noticed on the numbering system. His notebook suddenly changed halfway through. The tone seemed to change a lot too. He went back. We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on. And did not obtain it as an item. Can't talk to you. Wonder if I could get up there. Probably. Let's just see what happens. Let's not use a lot of Phlogiston for this, which is nice, I suppose. See what happens if we get up a bit higher. Oh, it... That at least does not have any physical connection. Okay, come on. Is this totally empty? No, this is an actual platform, but for some reason the banners are just devoid of a hitbox. Okay. And of course she also just gets more flight time for her constellation. Yep. Okay. With that, we probably could have gotten up to the balloon even without quest progress, but we don't have cons. I've never seen one of these before. Looks like this is built with Cinder City components too. Presumably you shoot it. I'm not thinking of giving a nice hard kick, are you? No, you shoot the target. Over there and presumably up to the center. Oh, it's actually just a updraft. That works. Shoot that. I have to shoot all these, or well, what's that mechanism doing? Nothing? Asking for a nice hard kick right where it hurts, aim for the weak spot. Jakten. This one. So what difference did that make then? Was I not close enough that one time, or what? Oh, and we got caught on the whip. Whatever. That over there. Something must be up with that mechanism then. Well, here is a treasure chest. Maybe the treasure chest wouldn't have unlocked if I hadn't hit those. Maybe. Gonna show up now, or what? What are they doing here? Staple's henchman, he must have brought them here using the relic and his prototype wings, watch out. Okay. Come on then. And get that going, and that's simple. And yep, there were more of them. Should have expected as much. Cool. Good damage. Investigate Tapal's records. If I went a little farther this way. Well, I don't imagine that's what we're supposed to do yet. That has to be the final arena. Can't imagine it be anything else. Why is your dad evil? Hey, look, here more of Tapal's notes. Let's hope there's some useful information inside. Scour Tapal's notes for info. Log number 403. Cusco introduced me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. Told them that some Sorens are blessed with wings and some people with natural gifts. All the less fortunate among us can only look on longingly as they seize the skies. But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts, the law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. Though if we'll get some wings, the power of flight no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Well, I hope that when we finally achieve this goal, Cusco will be proud of me. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only were possible, we could respond faster and so many tragedies could be prevented. But Tapal, what about the Sorens? You're draining dry of Phlogiston. Not sharing the sky, you're stealing it. Bad move, I won't let you get away with it. Sita Yorsanai. I absolutely will not forgive you. Chasca, cheap. Fun, let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here. Continue investigating the Airborne Workshop. Nothing really up there. The tats are still fun. And of course, the best way to handle this is just fly over and oh, what do you know? There's another Kugasaur there. Wonder if it can fly. Or if it's drained. Hello. Oh, what do you know? That does open that up. Though we probably need to drag you up too. Hi. It's another. Seems like most of these are just for fun. Maybe. And... can I... home in on anything to get a higher jump? No, I can't. That is a really fun mechanic. Just scan something to get a higher jump. Potato? Okay. Even the ones that aren't really quest important still have a actual trigger. Fun. Okay. Freed all the Kukasaurs we could, right? That's a huge one already. Go us. Oh, the mechanisms are turrets. Okay. That deactivates the turret, at least temporarily. And any chests there? Probably not, but we freed everyone. I wonder if we'll have to use the ones we freed to make something work. There was a chest here. This is not something we can read. Okay. Is that... can't light that on fire, I don't imagine. Up there is one of them. This one, that's... seems to be stuck on something, seems... maybe try using the device on the wall, yep. Blows that out of the way. Nothing more now. Okay. Cool. There should be one more chest, I imagine. Oh, all the way up there. That's the end. Oh, but what do you know? There is one more cage. I wonder if this is going to be another chest or something. Probably not. But it's more fun this way. Oh, it's a completely empty cage. It opens up, but nothing happens. That is a... what if I try to go over there? There is a cage. Just get as high up as possible and then try to maintain altitude. Interesting. Let's see if I can get all the way over there. 'Cause I imagine I can. It's just... also don't imagine there will be much of a purpose to it. Okay. Come on. That is his big machine. Cool. And we can get up top here. And... no, if we want to get over there, we need to maximize our height, and... this is cutting it dangerously close. Okay. We'll transmit. I think we should be able to get over there and check in on the status of that random cage that does not seem to be much of anything. Can we open this? We're going to be a secret Kukasaur who gives us 5 billion Mora. Now that'd be funny. Especially since you would need Auron for this, and... oh, it's so far away that... it doesn't count as Natlan anymore. Well, that's funky. And... we can open the cage with a well-timed Auron charge shot, but... of course, there's nothing really to do. So if we get back in bounds, are we going to get our Phlogiston back? And it makes sense, but it does, interestingly enough, confirm that they can individually demarcate the spatial boundaries of where Phlogiston works. Yeah, we managed to get over and shoot that target. It meant absolutely nothing, but we did it. Go us, I guess. Okay then. Is that to get it back? And there should be the conclusion. Gonna get another chest from this. Maybe, probably. Be funny if there was one down there, but that would be what it would be like if this was an actual area instead of a one-time domain. It is interesting that the Temple of Silence was not a one-time domain in Sino Act 2. Yoimiya, Sino, and Archons have gotten Act 2 so far. Interesting choices. Looks like if I reach the center of the workshop, it's another sign of Koyo's baby. I'll be inside the big machine. Cheap. Search this area for now. If we still can't find Shime, let's double back. Okay. Split up and begin your search. LR. This Chasca traveler, come quick. Kochi ni kiite miro, come here. What is it? Do you find Shime? Not yet, but look, it's another one of Table's notebooks. Let's give it a read. In case it gives us any clues on Shime's whereabouts. Alright. Oh, voice crack. And... log number 428, we decided to restart the experience on Fulgitsu Refinement without telling Cusco. This is the final obstacle to the success of Fulgitsu's project. We cannot follow the last hurdle. Oh, so probably the experimentation on Saurians is... the unethical part might be without Cusco. Log number 436, or today Cusco... no, it is Cusco. Or, wait. Without telling. So did he get back on board, or... might be a bit shorter than this, I don't know. Says he's using Kukusaur as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but... anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure Cusco won't bring it up again. Log number 443 will conduct the experiment tomorrow. Chasca or someone's birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her. Log number 444. Da-da-da. Oh, why is this log empty? Guess whoever wrote down the log numbers prevented from recording the results. Some more, let's keep it reading. Log number 0. We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children. We cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on focusing extraction from wild Kukusaurs. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. The true worth lies in their sacrifice for the sake of human progress. To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the Airborne Workshop closer to the Flower Feather Clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. All this we do to make Tapel's dream a reality. Oh, so the original Tapel died. Ah. Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering is started over from 0, it kind of sounds like this is someone new. It doesn't mean that Tapel's already. In that case, who have we been pursuing? There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma. Oh. Someone to show up, or Tapel, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is send this letter to the Flower Feather Clan. Father is gravely ill. I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him, please? But he's already dead. No, you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky and your birth mother. Oh. Oh, that's why he didn't call her mom. But we'll still be waiting for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance we'll get to see your father. So Puma's not Tapel's real mom. She did say he never called her mom, but Paimon assumed she was just venting. Yeah, me too. You know that Tapel's father passed away quite recently. This letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded. Looks like the real reason Tapel didn't attend his father's funeral is because he had long since passed away himself. And Tapel's birth mother, then the benefactor who funded this workshop, then the real ringleader behind all this is... the mother, or... So we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather Clan and what Tapel was yearned for the sky. How he got his hands on a relic from this inner city. His birth mother might have been someone from the clan. All points to one answer. That's right, Tapel was my child. I was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope. I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her days as a valiant rider. Oh, her! Soaring the sky is not an aimless, wingless nobody. So that's why she got involved with the merchants. I thought she was just being fooled. And also what she mentioned her period of winglessness. But his father wanted to settle down to give his child a safe sheltered life in his tribe. And remarried Puma. We fought about it constantly until the love we once had for each other was gone. He started new traveling with another traveler who was also looking to return home. Went back to the Flower Feather Clan alone. Alpha? I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, so I guess Cusco is just irrelevant past that initial appearance. Children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine Chasca, the joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door asking to join the flying trials? And how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth. Rather than relying on my position as elder, then the anguish that overcame me, he was rejected by the Kukasaurs and became wingless just as I had after my injury. Got a lot of nerves showing your face here. I don't take this the wrong way, Chasca. I'm not here for a fight, I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? Except that also meant her sister almost dying. Just a horde of tables wishing her way here, a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. Only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Where Aero Prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. Loss of Chronicle is a tragedy that need never be repeated. Tell me, Chasca, do you really wish to see the forgotten wings forever grounded and gathering dust? Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused. I mean, the arguments back of the tribe is a necessary measure. Sometimes it's the only way to accelerate the pace of progress. Cheap, except violence. As a mother harming her children, she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill. Of course not, is a brief moment of suffering for the greater good. The child will come to understand this in due course. The Phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the Kukasaurs offer us. It's the people who embrace the Phlogiston wings, they'll never look back, even if they learn how to refine Phlogiston as source. So we gotta find her. They'll convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Kukasaurs is a small price to pay for a dominion over the skies. This I hadn't anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the Phlogiston wings to the tribe before we found this place. And that's why she tried to say that there's no way to get up here. Sabotage. Her plan was hardly foolproof. Yeah, yet it can still be salvaged. Chasca, traveler, you're the hope of humanity. Sure, you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for Nightsoul is genuine, but only humanity. Know me, Chasca, and you know that I always treated everyone in the Far Feather Clan as my own children. As fellow humans surely can understand my perspective. Simply food for thought, you wish. Alpa, not one doesn't belong to humans alone, and truthfully neither do I, right? Raised by animals. Cheap. How many times has the Abyss evaded Outland now, and yet does not how much stronger it is than us? One still stands the nation of humans and soul rings. Imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days, because social bonds are what hold civilization together. And you're the one that taught me that. Yet you would break the bond and show over the shore and companions to take more power for ourselves. It's the stupidest hacking your own off to use it as a club. They're wild beasts driven purely by instinct. Could they possibly understand human social bonds? How did someone like her ever become a writer? Maybe Kukasaur instincts were not so different from ours, because clearly she had them fooled too. Well, you overestimate them, they battle the strong and shun the weak, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, because she was flying earlier. Never give Tupayo a second glance when he was at his lowest, or me when I returned injured from the Cinder City. It's all about survival of the fittest for them, plain and simple. Just have a vision. They obey me once I prove myself stronger than them. The moment it serves them better, they'll abandon me in a heartbeat. Wrong, Alpa, they only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly to their death. Chasca will promise you this, only the unruly swallowed Kukasaurs will be used for Phlogiston extraction, ones who have nothing else to offer to humanity. Shoot, but you stole my baby. That's too bad, because I know a few unruly wild Kukasaurs who don't think that idea's gonna fly. My mom, my sister, and me. And the others, just their family, friends, family, even children, so if you want to put any one of them in their cages, you're gonna have to go through us. So right, you might be difficult to convince, maybe this will change your mind. The baby. Oops. Cheap. Cheap. Chime. What are you gonna do? Kill the baby? Gonna bait us? Alpa, and she's got a bow. Interesting. I think she was using... Gotta see the actual cutscene where Chasca destroys the Spirit Stone. She blows it up. What bow does she use? She blows it up. She... Chasca shoots it. Kind of bow. Okay. She shoots it. She uses the 4-star bow. Not the craftable 4-star Gasha bow. Alpa, careful, don't make any rash decisions unless you want to see her suffer. Can we just shoot her? Cheap. Well, no, that's one of the extraction cages. Told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior, the most powerful ally, aren't there to stop it. Take control. What are you planning to do with Mitoda and his supporters? You will accelerate their inevitable downfall. Cannot stand delayed progress forever. It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends forced my hand. Since you insist on opposing me too, I have no choice but to keep you here until the dust is settled. Also, that's what I meant by just want to talk. You never intended to negotiate, just wanted to stall us. Chasca, I genuinely hoped I could win you over. With the strongest warrior we have, gender weapons, I promise you that no harm will come to this young Saurian. So you need to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so. Oh, and we're holding prototype Rancor. So it is kind of a canon weapon. That'd be fair, given that it is the only one that gets given for free. Let people consolidate their power for the weeks. What are we gonna eat? What are we gonna pay? Then I'll give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave. You really think the Power Archon is going to let you get away with a coup? As long as the majority supports her vision, even the Power Archon can't meddle in her internal affairs. Her vision is deranged, and the Fire of the Crown will never support it. Sure about that, then wait here and see, time will tell. Do even the whole tribe fights back, Mitoda is in grave danger. Fight her. Stop delaying the inevitable, drop your weapons, get into the cages. Us in the cages? She's still holding too many hostages, is there really no other way? Time for a fight. All the Kukasaurs we freed. Sorry, Chime. Might have to do something unmotherly. Do it, Mom. Don't want to be a burden. What kind of warrior would that make me? Koya? What are you yapping about? Sit down, drop your weapons now, this instant. Huh? No, the relic. Oh, you're gonna blow this all up, or? No, shoot it. Time for the showdown, defeat Alpa, who is just as a club. Quote-unquote Tapal. Interesting. Well, can't imagine this will be too complicated. Okay, cool. 1, 0, and let's go for some shots. Yeah, you know, Alpa, we're negotiating my way now. This ain't your strong suit. Oh, lots of them. Help anybody. Okay, and something's up with this relic. Thanks. Back to Chasca and company. Oh, it's protecting her. Or starting to blow things up. Oh, right, because that's where the Cinder City tech for the workshop came from. Her trip to the Cinder City. And what is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her. But why are we stabilizing the relic? Kugasaur influencer? Maybe we got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is going to fall apart. Now they're directly beneath us, my beloved tribe. Oops! Bad idea. Blow it all up. Leave the workshop to me. Deal with the relic. If we don't solve this problem at the source, this whole place will come crashing down. Okay? And again, just send it away. Oh, not this time. It's too powerful. The standard toy last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside. Cheap. Oh! She's gonna sacrifice herself. But we need to get it far away before it explodes, and the tribe will be safe and soul of this workshop. Cheap. Well, I remember when we were kings, we wanted to see something happen in the sky. Cheap. Don't worry, I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking to serve its wounds and most. And he is free to catch me at the end, just like old times. I like the graphic. Can't hold it back anymore. We have to go, huh? It's gonna be a cutscene, or don't be insane. Attacks Chasca from behind while the relic is going wild. She's gonna blow herself up. Alpa, what are you? You're full Chasca? Why do you choose such a risky solution? Can't trust the safety of her tribe, this wild Saurian. The fool, you really think you can stand a better chance than me? Sure, maybe asking too much for an ex-linguist to escape the blast radius in time. To fly at a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing I do. Good old redemption through death. Here's our cutscene. Oh? Here, this should be high enough to save the clan. Oh! Gonna stop her from killing herself. You don't get to die a hero today. Way too good of a death for her. Oh? No? And just shoot at her. Skydive. Really is just Skyward Sword. She even has a crimson offering. Okay. In a Nightsoul state. Whatever that means here. Oh, shielding and... Is that death? Ouch! Wild West whistle. Oh? Oh no, she survived. Okay. Cool, you hurt. Let me take a look at you. Cheap. What do you mean I'm fine? Did I tell you catch my back? Why do you try to shield me from the blast? Cheap. Accent, yeah, right. Seriously, you're stubborn as ever. Just gonna kill ya. Oh, how are things looking here? Taken care of. All it took was a little DIY kicking it, probably. What is... What do we do? I think that's putting it mildly. Oh, you won again. Cheap. 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 Shoot that. Oh, but be honest, you still think Kukasaurs can form bonds? Da-da-da. Well, we'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way. Don't need to worry about it, then it all blew up. Just need some more time, that's all I ask. Please just trust me just this once. Da-da-da. Wonder what the effect of the animo vision there would be. Cheap. Oh well. Cheap. Fall for the clan yields to the strong, and it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield. Cheap. Koya. Is she dead, or... Can't imagine this is good news. And we did not get a chest at the end of that, it seems. So you're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion. Oh, there he is. Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure the boss girl was touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days. The moment she found Nightsoul, the built-up stress felt cut up with her, and no wonder. Yes, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how I feel. You've been off risking life and limb. Your mother and brother appreciated you live less dangerously. She rode me from the Masters of the Night window. Oh, she's there? To scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you. She wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and show us both out in person. Find an opportunity to apologize to her, I promise. Bitter no more avoiding us, okay? You got me started on all the checkups you've missed. Gotta Hakoya. We'll make all go and let everyone know. Hey, but we're not done talking. Oh, what are we gonna do with her own? Even after everything that's happened, she just has to figure out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying I don't think Koya's forgiven me yet. If you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. And as a peacemaker, she of all people know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. This must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her. Of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky. Oji-san, Uncle Cusco were here. Were you talking about just now? I'm just telling her that she's not go chasing danger with Chasca ever again. Tsundere Dad. Cusco understand how he must feel, but it's all thanks to Koya and Chasca's efforts that the Airborne Workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads. Palmer almost forgot to ask, they didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they? Thankfully, when our co-conspirators tried to arrest me as I cushioned Koya and Zunan. The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things, so I went around repelling the resistance, so in the end, all but would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground. And as it turns out, not all the wingless, but your dear sword and friends replaced it with Genshin-powered gizmos. So sorry I got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to all the schemes sooner. Could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt. Most of the Airborne Workshop has now been dismantled. Just left one small homeless part intact, and their person is a jail for Alpa and her cronies. That's why we don't see her around. She's up in the sky. See how they like being locked up in a sky prison. The tables have turned, and they got a taste of their own medicine. So it looks like there's just one last conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up. Sigh. I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? Now they have, but I still have no idea what to say. Cool, I just want to say I'm sorry for how things went down back then. There's nothing to be sorry about. Human or sword, we all grow up and form new bonds with new family and friends, and now I've come to understand why I chose to stay among the humans. That doesn't mean you're not mad at me anymore. That's right. There's that family likeness coming through again. She looks like a bird then. I'm gonna zip it. But that day we ran into each other. But I admit it, I was angry at that moment. I thought you were their accomplice. So then what do you finally make your peace with it? Mom? Ah! The other family members. Yeah, her niece. Hey, slow down. It's Shime and Shiba, they're here too. Mom, are you okay? Miss Manuel, we're all doing well. Da-da-da. Guess it was when it was my turn to embrace a new family of my own. Cute. Yay! Slow motion jumping. Guns and wings. Definitely gotten a lot more ever since Fontaine. A lot more interesting in these cinematic angles. Ah, and we got another cornerstone of Stars and Flames, which is gonna be Pyro Traveler's special pseudo boss material. Okay. Free stuff. Don't have much use for this right now, but got more of those. Not bad. Okay. That's still there. So those rewards are active for a few more days. And we got it pretty much right at the end. Ah, right, we got this net too. It's Vuka. So there are 4 more. Vuka is fated to transcend hardship and answer the expectations of those they deeply love. Transcend. Together. Didn't mention resilience. This presumably would have been translated originally as blessing. Yeah. And beloved, devotion, strength and power. Couldn't really quote that capability most easily. Price, yeah, Malipo. Yeah, but this is on the edge, even though it's heroes. Interesting. I wonder if this is just where all the 5 stars are going to be. Yeah, this actually, now I understand how this is split off. This is for quests, this is presumably for world quests, so I imagine that Satwali and then probably Veresa, or whoever the collective 25 star ends up being. And then... oh, the Cinder City quest, and then Volcano maybe, and then... yeah, I guess that'd mean... I do wonder what the final reward is going to be. I hope it's the special versions of Pyro Traveler cons, but can't get my hope up too much. Okay. Ah! Obsession turned into delusion. Delusion? And desires were forged into crimes that, thanks to your joint efforts, Table's dying wish and Alba's obstinacy did not ultimately lead to disaster. In the wake of the Airborne Workshop's dismantling, perhaps the long-held rift between a pair of sisters has been overcome too. Farewell final Saurus Cracker. Now we're a 1. Every aspect of a warrior. I imagine that's... oh, the minigames. Oh, I got some of that for Chasca. Right. You could actually technically get the wings this patch. I think. Fiery Dragon. Shabawanka and Shokolatl. 4 tribes in recipe and furnishing. 3 out of 6. Gotta wait for the Tatankasaurs. Alright then. So in that case, got stuff done. It's available here. This is not available yet because we're not at level 1 yet. So we need a bit of exploration there too. Interesting. Well, now, no special dialogue because we haven't maxed it out yet, even though we've unlocked bounties and supply notices. I guess we can move on to that tomorrow. Okay. The world quests I should definitely try to get done. Exploration is not going to be doable this patch, presumably. That's okay. These are actually pretty darn small. Because most of it is all just Ochkanatlan. So in that case, I guess I will close things out for tonight. Thank you, and Sayonara Ragan, except right, this is the comps party I do, so let's put Dia back in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Goodbye.